The magnificent Dutch-Bangla Bank BPL 2025 trophy arrived in the town of Sylhet yesterday, and there's a lot of enthusiasm in welcoming the trophy to this lovely part of Bangladesh. And they're all looking forward to have a glimpse of that. They're taking pictures with the trophy, and all in all, there are a lot of encouragement here, and it will be on view here at the ground very soon. Well, have a look at the Dutch-Bangla Bank BPL 2025 powered by Rocket, co-sponsored 𝗃𝗃 The matches today, Khulna Tigers and the Sylhet Strikers. And that is the first match that we're going to talk about. And we'll also have another match in the afternoon. And of course, Rangpur Riders have got that massive lead. Sylhet Strikers getting their first points, and they'll be hoping that they can just build on that wonderful start they had yesterday.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a win under your wings, and with playing in front of the home crowd, you can still hear Sylhet in the stands. They're not even.
It's good to be back after a day off yesterday. Everyone earned it. We had some magnificent games in Sylhet, and we are here again in pitch number 6. Match number 9 and match number 13 was played in this pitch. Those are the day games. Were chased down big runs. 198 and 206 were chased down by Rangpur Riders. Story is that it's a good batting pitch, but today it looks a lot different. Hardly any grass to be seen, and this is the business area, about 6 to 8 meter length. We hardly see any grass. It looks a bit bare, but underneath it's very hard. Maybe the pitches are slowing down. That's something that the captains will keep in mind, that winning the toss, usually you win the toss, you bowl first and chase it down later on. But pitch looking a bit bare when it comes to grass. Maybe just hold up with the slow bowlers bowling it slower. Even the fast bowlers bowling those cutters into the pitch will slow it down. So the question is, will the batting side first can defend it later? That's a big question. For me, I still want to chase it down because historically it has been easier chasing it.
In favor of the Khulna Tigers, there it is, and they decided to bowl. So it could be either way, bowl first, bat first, but that's what happened. They decided to bowl.
Yeah, no surprises here. And if you look at what they did in the last match, so they've made one change, yes, but they'll be relying on 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Remember, he's the one who's been good with the ball. But 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 is in. Zakir will be again looking forward to strike good. Manzi hasn't shown good form with the bat. Ronnie T, very good. Aaron Jones, Zakir Ali, Nahidul Islam, Ruel, Tanzim Hassan Saqib, and Reece Topley with their Ariful leading the squad.
Yes, indeed, and both the teams basically looking to get amongst the wins against Sylhet have got the start. Khulna Tigers have lost that one after 2 wins earlier. So very crucial match as we come to the penultimate day here in Sylhet.
Yeah, when you decide to bowl first, that's what Mehdi Hasan Miraj has decided. So you need to look to pick up early wickets. Yes, it's a strong squad. You know, Mohammad Naeem Sheikh, 𝗵𝗀 has been among the runs. Imrul Qais, tons of experience. Mahidul Islam, Ancon has been a revelation. He's scoring at 190. The striker is incredible. Then there is Rasuli, Nawaz, Abu Haidarani, Zia Rahman also coming back in, Nasu Ahmed, the left-arm spinner, and Hassan Mahmood.
Yeah, it's a very well-rounded team. Both the teams will be been royally entertained. The amount of runs over the last few days here in Sylhet has been exceptional. That is a good add for T20 and the BPL for this year.
Absolutely. I mean, if you look at the atmosphere, it's been electric. The outfield has been brilliant. It has been very quick. The pitches have offered runs and wickets. What else can you expect? This has been fantastic.
All the ingredients for a real humdinger of a match here. The tournament is panning out very nicely. The Dutch-Bangla Bank BPL. Right, it's the players are coming in. They're all ready to go. So our commentators upstairs, Shomanoy Ghosh and Sir Curtly Ambrose.
That's right, match number 17, Khulna Tigers taking on Sylhet Strikers here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. The penultimate day of this Sylhet phase of the Dutch-Bangla Bank Bangladesh Premier League, powered by Rocket, co-sponsor 𝗃𝗃, where the Khulna Tigers captain Mehdi Hasan Miraj won the toss and decided to have a field first. The on-field umpires walking into the middle. Along with the men in blue, the Khulna Tigers, here are the men in pink. Rakeem Cornwall, accompanied by 𝗵𝗃𝗬𝗂𝗧. So change right at the top. Changed the opening pair in the previous match. Did work for them. Got their first win. The home team, Sylhet Strikers, after losing 3 matches in a row for the day game, they've promoted 𝗵𝗃𝗬𝗂𝗧 yet again to his original place, which is right at the top with the bat. Ideal job would be to get them off to a flyer. Medyasan Miraja and his company and his team, though, would have different ideas. Khulna Tigers, having won the first 2 matches, are coming into this match off a loss. So, yeah, different sides to the coin. One side, initial losses, then finally finding their footing. Another one, off to a good start, then stumbled in between. It will be a taste of character. Still pretty early days, as each team will play 12 matches. This is 𝗵𝗃𝗬𝗂𝗧 for you. 1,400 plus runs, striker of 122. What he likes is to play his shots freely. Big man, Rocky in Cornwall. 1,400 plus runs, strike rate of 147. From the West Indies, and yet again, it's a pleasure and honor to share the commentary box, share the mic with a legend from the West Indies, Sir Curtly Ambrose. Abu Haider Ronnie on screen, been bowling quite well in this edition of the Bangladesh Premier League. We're going to start proceedings. Ronnie will from the rocket end. Defense to start with. Good afternoon, Sir Curtly.
Good afternoon, Shimanoi. Wonderful day here at the Sylhet International Stadium. Sun is out, blue skies overhead. Crowd is building up. Looks a really good day for cricket.
Surely does. Slightly low, and not really bending his back. Abu Haider Ronnie just focusing on the accuracy part. How are you enjoying the weather here in Sylhet, Sir Curtly?
It's been very good, I must say. Temperature obviously drops a little bit in the evening time, but has been very good weather.
Hint of movement off the deck, straightening a bit. Ronnie's off the mark, and strikers have opened their count. 𝗵𝗃𝗬𝗂𝗧 from Sri Lanka on field, and with him is Qazi Sohail from Bangladesh. Yes, and sees Sisan, the match referee, the TV umpire. Full aerial. Doesn't go all the way. I think it's 1 bounce, but I'm sure. Yeah, confirmation from the umpire. It's a boundary. Darts off Cornwall.
A very similar delivery, which dismissed him in his last game when he was out for first ball duck. This time he made no mistake. Hit it and hit it very well. 1 bounce into the long on fence. Good start for Cornwall.
Guilty of over-pitching. Abu Haider Ronnie does have a deep square leg and the long on. Oh, sharp zip from Ronnie. Appeal would have probably gone on to miss the leg stump.
How close was that? A missing leg stump. You could see all 3 stumps. even though he's chucked the back leg, was always going to miss, always going to be missing.
A few steps forward in order to negate that movement of the deck of Ronnie. First over done with, 5 without loss, Sylhet strikers. It will be spin from the other end. Nasum Ahmed, left arm spinner, will be bowling from the Dutch Bangla bank end. 38 wickets, 55 matches. And put a slip in place for him.
Oh yes, good, good, very good, Nasum. Nasum. Good.
Quite sharp from Nasum from the outside part of the bat. Now he has a long on and deep mid wicket. There's quite a bit of gap, the cow corner region. Not much of turn with the new ball. Oh, slows it down. It's beautifully bowled by Nasum.
What a delivery. Was angling in and then left him. That was beautifully bowled. There's a hint of spin already. And as a spinner, you just want to see one delivery to spin, and that will put doubt in the batter's mind. That should be encouraging for Nasum.
There'll be space so far. 87, 90, 95. A bit of flight. Changes ends, does Ronnie. And right, that's TV umpire Mohammad Kamruzaman. A lot to do, quite a lot to do, not just sit in front of the TV. The front foot, and a lot of other factors coming into play.
Finish well, Nasum.
But this is good bowling from Nasum.
Catch it.
Short was in the air for a bit, but fell short of Nasum. So very tidy over, just a one single of it, 6 without loss. Yeah, Khulna Tigers won 2 matches at the very start, then lost. Sylhet lost 3, then won. Yeah, Ronnie to continue from the rocket end, but interesting point you mentioned, Sir, courtesy of the mic. Now that was in the air for a bit. Makes me wonder if it is gripping a bit the surface.
Looked to have stopped in the surface a little bit, but well short of the fielder. Sorry, well short of the bowler following through.
Just the one boundary so far, that one too from Cornwall's bat. Slightly overpitched from Abu Haider Ronnie. Standing outside the crease, it's Ronnie. In the air, 3 fielders converging. Falls short. It's after that boundary hit by Cornwall that they pushed the long on back, stayed there. Hence, this time, Ronnie Talukdar survives.
Let's have a look at Rakeem Cornwall's bat. To me, and I've been saying this for a long time, he needs a longer bat. That bat is definitely too short for him. He's way over 6 feet. Needs a longer bat. And I'll tell you why in a minute.
Oh, bowled him. There's 𝗵𝗺𝗽𝗻𝗀, and look at the celebration. Punch onto the stumps, cleaned them up.
The change of bat didn't do the trick. It was a good delivery. Pitch on a good length. Came back into Cornwall. Hitting middle and off. And look at the celebration. Yes, you've got him. Rakeem Cornwall with his short blade bat is gone for 4. Sylhet 7 for 1.
George Muncy is the batter in at 3 for the Sylhet Strikers. Known to be a very attacking batter. George Muncy has got a few starts, but hasn't really converted. But this is how 𝗵𝗺𝗽𝗻𝗀 cleaned up.
Going for a big hike, Rakeem Cornwall, which wasn't on. Off the mark straight away, Muncy. But as I was saying a little bit earlier, Shamano, that Rakeem Cornwall well over 6 feet tall. Normally, as a batter, you should be able to stand in your crease, as a non-striker obviously, and lean on your bat quite comfortably. Cornwall cannot do that. His bat is too short. And I don't know why his coaches don't at least explain that to him.
This is a very well bowled over by 𝗵𝗺𝗽𝗻𝗀. A wicket and 3 singles, 9 for 1 Sylhet Strikers. Hence Miraj winning the toss. One of the factors may be change in bowling, brings himself on from the Dutch Bangla Bank end, 70 wickets. The 4 for him. Now Nasoom and 𝗵𝗺𝗽𝗻𝗀 are bowling in tandem. Goes it full. I think it's the presence of George Muncy now that's prompted Mehdi Hasan Miraj to take the ball in his own hand.
I was just questioning that decision in my mind, considering that Nasoom bowled a very, very, very good over. Only single from that. And now Mehdi, the skipper, is into the attack. But that's T20 for you. We've seen time and time again bowlers getting 1 over, then they're off. So it's nothing new, really.
That's what he offers, that's what he can do. Bowling it outside the off. Trying to take him on, going for the reverse. There is a short third, short backward point.
Very ambitious stroke from Muncy. The reverse sweep didn't get a hold of it. And that's what pressure does. Goes for it again. Same result. Didn't get a hold of it. Not so sure if it's the right thing to do so early in his innings.
They're not connecting. Makes room for himself. Yeah, it's in the air. Field is converging. Oh, confusion. Oh, they clash against each other. And in the process, they've spilled the catch. Was supposed to be an easy one. Lack of calling, perhaps.
It was always on the cards. Both fielder converging. Oh dear. Not good at all. Did anyone call? I reckon not.
Ball hit straight, hit hard. Ronnie Talukdar ends the over. and increases the misery for Miraz in this over with the boundary. 15 for 1. The discussion with his coach as well. We'll get back to this, but here's the opportunity.
Nasum bhai, Koran!
A play that no one called. Look at the indecision. Once going, then stop, then he's going, and then the collision.
Good ball.
They bumped into each other. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Could have been dangerous. Not on that regard. Change of ends for Nasum now. Started proceedings from the Dutch-Bangla Bank end. Has been switched to the Rocket end now. Oh! He's bowled him around his legs. Has he? Yes. Cleaned up the stumps of Manzi.
Never looked settled, never looked comfortable. George Munzi, by the time he arrived to the crease, he was out of sorts. He was dropped in the previous over and now bowled around his legs. He was never in the game. Celebration for Nasum. Despair for George Munzi. He's gone for 2. Sylhet in early trouble. 15 for 2.
Sylhet strikers is sort of a disarray here, having lost 2 quick wickets. Here's the last one.
He was never in the game, George Munzi. And look at the celebration. Certainly did enjoy that.
Survived for a bit, but here that brings in the player of the match in the previous encounter of Sylhet strikers, Zakir Hassan. 1.5 century, match-winning cause. A good batter to have in at 4. Now then again, this is a good change from Mehdi Hasan Miraj. Change of ends, certainly clicking, this working. We speak of matchups, you know, you put up a left arm spinner against the lefty. Worked.
Yes, boy!
You mentioned how they've been bowling well in partnership, Nasum and Abu Haider Ronnie initially. Got an opportunity the other day to have a conversation with the coach of the Khulna Tigers, 𝗪𝗪 Jubair, former fast bowler of the national side. And even Abu Haider Ronnie during the interview mentioned that he's bowling well with the new ball. Working on his death bowling abilities. Today, given the new ball, given in 2 overs, has got them a wicket. It's good bowling. Nasum has been very, very tight.
Yes, boy! Great over, Nasum!
Very well bowled over by Nasum Ahmed. 2 singles and a wicket. After 5, Sylhet strikers 17 for 2.
The work in hand. Hassan Mahmood, 41 wickets in his BPL career, has been pretty impressive. Oh, that kept a tad low. Had to hurry down on that one. Rani Talukdar. That's not the start Sylhet wanted. Pervez Maruf.
I thought a lot of credit should go to the Khulna Tigers bowling. They have been really good. Mehdi Hasan Miraj has been really impressive with his captaincy, with his changes. Keeping a tad low, we expect this when you have 4 games within about 6 days. This is the 5th game, hardly any grass to be seen from the first day, which is on the 9th. Definitely it will be a slightly different from the previous games.
He's got a hold of that very nicely, but there is cover in the deep. It just finds the fielder. Yes, yeah, you're right. Tired wickets. That's so very crucial at the last bit of a phase. Sylhet only has 1 more day's play here. They'll be hoping that can read the bounce of the track.
We was at home, maybe thinking Sylhet, it's a place that it's slightly cooler. But in the afternoon, it's quite warm, it's quite hot and humid as well. Definitely looking a lot more drier, less grass. Yesterday was a day off. I'm sure 𝗂𝗃𝗃 would have had the water on the pitches, got the roller on, but only certain degree of water can be added. I reckon this is where it's going to be challenging for the batters, especially once the ball loses the hardness, the shine. Maybe it won't be that easy to play through the line.
But when it's pitched up, they try to go through the line. I don't think he was in absolute control of that shot.
Another evidence that the ball is stopping a little bit. Or maybe Zakir Hassan was a little too quick to the stroke. Changing his angle, Hasan Mahmud coming around the wicket, gating the angle away, bowling from the over the wicket. 19 for 2, 5.3 overs. I think Khulna Tigers will be the happier side. Maybe Hasan Miraj, he's been very, very good with his captaincy. Horses for courses, got himself when the left-hander came in, bought the left arm spin from the other end, dismissed 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Everything going to plan.
That one again, keeping in line, is so very accurate. Hasan Mahmud can, even in these conditions, get the ball to nip around a bit.
A good decision also to bring Abu Haider with the new ball. In the previous game, he was bought like second change or the third change. For tactical reasons, he was given the new ball and he swung the ball very nicely. Hasan Mahmud showing his proactiveness in this pitch, understanding there's no movement off the seam in the air. Putting the scuttles into the pitch, not making the runs easy. Third man comes into the circle, cow point drops back. Second fielder patrolling the boundary is at deep square leg.
This width offered, but once again, because of the lack of bounce, just that height, comfortable height to put it away, was not quite there. Now we're talking about the batters have reading the pitch, but the bowler like Hasan Mahmud has done well. He's mixed his pace very well in this over. 134 the fastest, 111, 112 the slower ones.
These conditions demands change of pace. 5 fielders in the offside, all in the circle. Hasan Mahmud is not so experienced when it comes to international cricket, but he has been in the system, he has seen it all. Up against good players, he has had his good days. Very crucial with the new ball. Nothing happens, bowl like that. Slow balls, and when you're not sure, go full. A very good power play for Khulna Tigers, 21 for 2.
Going at 3.5, the signal from the umpire says that the power play is done and dusted. You have more protection outside the 30.
The sound well for Rahim Cornwall, but he was castled with a lovely delivery by Abu Haider. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 was dropped by Dawood Rasuli, extra cover. Right next delivery went for a boundary. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 never looked comfortable in this pitch. Was bowled round his stumps.
Mohammad Nawaz. He can be a handy bowler and perfect for this kind of a track. I feel he's got the capability of getting some grip off the wicket, some perches. More often than not, he will vary his pace. Hasn't been easy to get the ball away from the inner ring. They will be under tremendous pressure. Zakir Hassan, exemplary in the previous match. He will be itching to go. And he does. There you see, that was coming. There's hit right down the ground. Bore of relief, but somehow I feel not the right part of the bat. But the flourish was there, and it took it to the boundary.
A right call by 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃 in the middle. Zakir Hassan, the man of the match from the last game, 58 or 27. He's carrying on from the good form a couple of days before.
is good. After hitting the 6, he tries to rotate the strike, but the feelers are converging. You can feel that this was coming. Zakir's winding up a lovely shimmy down the wicket, getting to the pitch and going through the line of that ball quite nicely in there for the maximum.
A magnificent shot. Easily the safest area for a batter to go down. Go downtown, as they say.
That's cramped for space. Did do that very well. It's manufactured that shot, played it at the last moment, guided it softly enough for him to get a run. 𝗂𝗪𝗓 on the left. Khulna Tigers is the bowling coach of the under-19 squad which won the tournament in Dubai. Now they're milking the runs, getting more comfortable in the middle.
Zakir has been really good in spinners. What he does really well, he wants to go leg side. He covers his offside and makes sure LBW is out of the equation. That's why he's one of the best going around in the BPL. To the off spinners, he'll do the opposite, open at the offside, giving himself room. Sylhet strikers' sake, I just feel Zakir Hasan has to bat through as much as possible to have Ariful Haq, Aaron Jones, Jacker Ali, all these players to come and play their natural game and be attacking. And Zakir to hold 1 fort.
He does hold forward. He calls his partner for a quick run. He's going to the danger end, so no problems at all to complete a 9-run over. That's a good one for them. 30 for 2. Oh, silver round. There's a fielder trying to get to it, but thankfully for the batter, it just didn't go anywhere.
Skidded through quite quick towards Zakir Hasan. Hasan Mahmood can be quite slippery on his day. Rafa's mix-up delivery, most of the deliveries which was bowled in his first overs were cutters. And the other factor is for the right hand with mid-off in the circle. I don't think he'll be comfortable pitching the ball up as well. Has to be back of the length, pace on and pace off.
One of the quickest is bowled so far, 135 the last one. Short. Got enough bat on it to take it past the diving keeper. It's a gift offered, and he's not going to miss out, Ronnie Talukder.
Quite slippery, Hasan Mahmood's bouncer, skidding it through, but the line was wrong. Gloves and the wicket-keeper, valiant attempt. And I like this aggression by the fast bowler. If I have to be really critical, the line has to be slightly towards the offside. Keeping the batsman honest, not letting the batsman to be committing to the front foot, reminding the bouncer is going to come any moment.
This pitch can be unforgiving to any kind of lack of line in particular. Does well, slows it down. Now, it's an awkward looking shot. He'll be happy that he managed to just didn't go through the whole shot. Might have gone to hand.
Was undone by the slower delivery. The previous bouncer was 128 and all of a sudden the slow delivery was 105. As you correctly said, Shamim, if he had timed it well, would have been in square legs palms. Good mix-up shown by Hasan.
Always made the batters think, now what does he do with the left-hander on strike? And a left-hander was looking to go big now. Zakir, after that 6, will be eyeing particularly the onside. Deep fine leg, the backward square leg, beg your pardon, a deep mid wicket in position. Goes, I said, handoff, fielder coming and trying to get it. Whoa, I thought he didn't make that attempt to go for that catch. Seemed to just have held back. Here, Rahman. Gonna have a check about the no ball. Oh dear, oh dear. The bowling so well. They're overstepping.
Line belongs to the umpire. Tight call, right call was made. Here comes the free hit. Looking at the field, remember, since the batsmen did exchange their sides, this field can change. So plenty of activities in the field. Deep mid wicket goes back. Fine leg comes in. Let's have the feeling it's going to be a Yorker or a slow ball bouncer. Here comes the free hit.
The Yorker employed to a perfection. How good can that be? You're under pressure as a bowler with the free hit and you bowl a gem of a delivery.
Yeah, young boy's temperament has to be appreciated. Ronnie Talukdar, throughout this tournament, have been striking it well. To bowl the free hit just like that, beautiful, right on the money. Nowhere else Ronnie Talukdar could have had it. It's fantastic comeback.
Absolutely. The way he's kept his cool, this young man, talking to his skipper. The crowd are coming in here in numbers, and they'll be hoping Sylhet strikers can emulate their wonderful performance from the other day. Carry on that winning momentum. Zakir slaps that away. Needed to play it a tad earlier or a tad later. He's found the fielder in the deep.
5 runs before that, Zakir Hasan did reach 1,000 runs in BPL history. And he was the 33rd player in the BPL that he has achieved. It's a quiet little achievement. About the delivery, I thought Shamim was undone again by the slow ball. Sylhet strikers, bowlers, was having a closer look. We'll be taking the notes. Slow balls into the pitch is very hard for the batters to time. And even for the spinners, if they give it a little of air, give it a bit of rip, they are ease purchase out of this pitch.
Just close the face of the bag. They're going to go through quickly for one, and that is all they're going to get. But still, an 11-run over. The 8th over completed. It's 41 for the loss of 2 wickets, and the umpire is going to signal for the strategic timeout.
These are the powerhouse to come. Aaron Jones,
utilizing that sluggishness in the wicket to their advantage. Mehdi Hasan Miraj has marshaled his troops very well in the previous games too. Comes in the second over, just the 6 runs so far. Oh, it's hit that with a lot of power. Straight to the fielder though.
Looking at the intention of Ronnie in the last delivery, suggests to me that Zakir Hasan, the left-hander, will be happy to just give back the strike to the right-hander Talukdar and ask the right-hander to be the aggressor. Get a 6 and a 4, try and get 10 to 12 runs in no over, and get to that score of 170. We feel will be a pass score in this slow surface.
Backs away, doesn't make the requisite contact. Well, and right here in the grandstand we have zone 36. It's a heartfelt tribute to the wounded student warriors of that historic movement. It's a moving reminder of how much courage and resilience shaped our nation. That's the zone 36.
Missed out. Zakir Hasan was right in his arc to go over extra cover. Right, important delivery coming up. Look there from his corner of his eye, looking at deep mid wicket.
But he's going straight, and it's gone past. Bludgeoned it. Really, the fielder was not too far away, but the pace at which the ball went to the boundary, wow, super.
The deep mid wicket couldn't be conquered because the length was full. And what Talukdar did really well, though he had mid wicket as his position to go, made sure he opened up straight down the ground as well. It's good batting, good tactical thinking as well by Sylhet strikers.
Just stepping on the gas at the right time. Oh, he's moving around.
Yes,
Talk about trigger movements. He went forward, he went back, trying to catch the eye of Mehdi Hasan Miraj. But Mehdi, equal to the task, kept it tight.
Tiny little character, isn't he, Mehdi Hasan Miraj? He's been in the past. He knows. It's a beautiful shot. Straight down the ground. Couple of bouncers into the boundary. 10 runs from the 9th over. 51 for 2.
supporters will be hoping that they can carry on in the same vein.
And 𝗂𝗃 Mohammed comes into the attack. Left-hander will strike, I'm sure, 𝗂𝗃 Mohammed.
Your last ball of the previous over. Look at that shimmy down the wicket, getting to the pitch of the ball, getting underneath that one, a couple of bounces. That was struck very, very well. They want more of that, the strikers. And these two are going to be really going after the bowling now. They've suddenly shifted gear and it's all falling into place.
Good understanding, good communication, and good tactical move. Right arm off spinner targeted by the right hander, and straight away 𝗂𝗃, the left hander, is targeted by the left hander Zakir Hassan. This is magnificent hitting.
Wonderful comeback. Moving around now. This is struck over, long off. Wow, what a belligerent mood he is in at the moment. Putting everything away with utmost confidence.
Taking the line outside the yaw stump, 𝗂𝗃 Mohammed, thinking that Zakir will target the mid-wicket area, but Zakir was equal to the task. Went through the line, a powerful shot over long off. Back-to-back sixes. Will it be 3 in 3?
Not quite. He's content to try and just guide that ball. Doesn't make contact, but the score line has gone up to, the current run rate has gone up to 6.63 in a hurry.
The last delivery was 100 kilometers per hour. Almost like a medium pace. The last 6, a 73-meter hit. Which is good stuff. Sylhet need more of these to get to 170, 175.
Nicely eased away. Square of the wicket, driving it square to deep backward point. At times with the left-right combination, the captain has a bit of a problem, particularly when the batters are in such an attacking mood. At the moment for the right-handed short third man backward point, deep cover and a long off on the offside. Thinking about the field positions. Down the leg side, I think got away with that one. The 50 partnership comes up with that single.
𝗵𝗺 has to do some thinking now. 𝗂𝗃 Mohammed into his third over. 𝗵𝗺 has bowled a couple of overs. Nawaz has to bowl 3. Left-hander in place will be quite reluctant to bring the left-arm spinner. And the batters to come, Ariful, Jacker, Aaron Jones being right-handers. That's why Mohammad Nawaz has been pulled back by 𝗵𝗺. Waiting for one more wicket to go from here. Ideally Zakir Hassan. And get the left-arm spinner straight away to the right-handers. 10 done, 65 for 2.
Bowling change, Zia Rahman, medium pacer. Hammered. Does he find the gap? No. Not good enough connection, but they're coming back for the second. Thumbs uprooted by Mahidul Ongkon, asking the question to Ghazi Sohail. He reckons he was well in, was the batter. The welcome into the commentary box. Good afternoon, Atif bhai.
Afternoon, Shamanai. Afternoon, all. I needed a quick throw here. Now, this is a good partnership, but keep an eye out at the run rate. They're going just above 6.5 runs in an over. Partnership looking good, 52 of 36. These two have been good with the bat for Sylhet strikers. In the previous match, Zakir Hassan picking up the Player of the Match award. And is continuing in the same fashion. He's hit 3 sixes now in his innings of 28. Ronnie T. So putting his hand up. 32 of 30. Very good. But still, they haven't been able to score quickly. That can turn into an issue, because if someone gets out now, a new batter comes in, so it might put them in a bit of a pressure, a little bit more pressure.
One bounce to the fielder, long off. It's spot on. Couldn't agree more with you, Atif bhai, because the partnership has taken off. 53, yes, but they've succeeded in keeping them slow. 𝗵𝗬𝗃𝗀𝗃 and 𝗧 𝗦𝗃𝗃 both can be very destructive batters, we know. They like to score runs, quick time.
Yeah, if you look at the number of boundaries so far, the halfway stage gone, this is the 11th over. They've only managed to score 5 4s and 3 6s. This is where they're lacking behind.
I have to say, with the likes of Zakir Ali Onik, Ariful Haq, Aaron Jones and Tanzim Saqib to follow, I think it's about time with the partnership over 50, try and go after the bowling. Now, maybe take a couple of overs. Just short of the fielder, Imrul Qais.
Yeah, it looks like that this surface is on a slower side, and the ball is not coming onto the bat the way we've seen in the past. And when you look at the average scores in Sylhet between after the 6 overs, between 7 and 15, they've only scored 7.5 runs in an over. In Sylhet, again trying to play a big shot and not really connecting. It just shows that this surface is probably on the slower side. Just a touch. Average power play score in Sylhet has been 8.68. I'm talking about the run rate. The timeout, they straight away had a word with the coach. Talha Zubair. Ziaur Rahman having an animated chat. And the last 5 has been very good. More than 11 in Sylhet.
Good bowling. Bowling to the conditions was Ziaur Rahman, keeping it slow, not offering any pace. 71 for 2 Sylhet strikers. Mehdi Hasan Miraz will be bowling his third. The Dutch Bangla Bank end. There's a deep cover, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg. Inside out. That's a very good shot from Zakir Hasan. Placement precise. 4.
Certainly he's found his touch when we saw him smashing 58 in the previous game. Zakir Hasan. Again in the slot. And he's open the face of the back. That is long off. And there is also deep extra cover. That is a top shot. Beautifully played. To the pitch of the delivery, didn't try to hit it too hard, make sure that he finds the gap.
Shot! 6 all the way. Zakir on fire.
He's not a big lad, but he's a very powerful and strong lad. Backs the punch, and this, he muscles it. Poor delivery. On a shorter side, he says, thank you very much. I'm going to hit it into the nearly into the grassy banks. Top shot. Really good start to this over. 4 and 6 in the first 2 deliveries.
This is good batting. Done that previously also. The last 6. Pretty good hit. 76 meter long. 15 meters high, enough. Oh, that's launched. Goes all the way. Ronnie Talukdar, who joins in on the party along with Zakir Hasan. They're playing the music and they're dancing in the stands.
Mehdi Hasan Miraz has been bowling in the slot, and that's again in the slot. Yeah, the bat twists, turns, but it's still enough on the bat, and it carries over the boundary ropes. This is turning out to be a terrific over for Sylhet strikers. They've struck what, a couple of 6s and a 4. 17 already in this over. And you can see the single a little bit further, just cramping him for room, and also change of angles going round the wicket. Yeah, this is the period where the teams have struggled to score quickly. When before this 9 matches, or before this, correction, 8 matches. So in the 8 matches between 7 and 15, the average run rate has been 7.58 at this venue. So this is a good start.
Once again, catch it is the call. It doesn't carry all the way through, but they've certainly stepped on the gas. Have the Sylhet strikers, courtesy of Zakir Hassan and Ronnie Talukdar. 41 for Ronnie, 42 for Zakir. Throughout the course, we've seen them pick 1 over.
To the fielder, 1 bounce. There's no argument, he has been the best opener. No argument there at all. One of the finest. And he went down the wicket to Zahir Khan in his prime and hit a 6 in the 2nd tier. Now, people started to take note. Not only that, if you look at the numbers in all formats of the game, he has back-to-back hundreds in test matches in England. When he was voted Wisden Cricketer of the Year in 2010, that smashed away. It should go into the banks. Yep, it does. Going great guns at the moment. This is Ronnie T. It's the maximum.
Yeah, they found their mojo. Took a bit of time. Angled in and played in with that angle. Not the most paciest is Zia Rahman. Got ample time. Previous over is trying to hit it through the offside this time. Pulls it away. This is Ronnie Talukdar now just a hit away from his half-century. Batting at a strike rate of 130 now. 4 boundaries, 2 sixes. Well played, well played.
Yeah, just staying on Tamim Iqbal. A decision, well, fans would have been hugely disappointed because he's looked the part, even in this edition of the Bangladesh Premier League when he smashed those 86, unbeaten 86 against Rajshahi. In 48 deliveries, that is the score, 48 of just 37 for Ronnie T. Would have loved to see him in the Champions Trophy, but you need to respect his decision. He's been a great ambassador for Bangladesh, great ambassador to the cricket fraternity. What a player. Player with so much flamboyance when he came in. And he would never looked back. Tamim Iqbal Khan from the port city of Chittagong, Chattogram. Tamim Iqbal Khan will be missed.
In the slot, Ronnie Talukdar might just feel missed out, but 6 of this very second delivery makes this over already expensive.
Yep. With that single 100 up. Just to finish off on Tamim Iqbal, as a captain, he has a winning percentage of 60%. Look at that, 23 deliveries, the next 50. They're really stepping up here. 37 matches in all formats, 21 wins and 14 losses.
Wings deployed. It's a 6 for Zakir Hassan, and he brings it up fashionably. His 3rd half-century in this 11th edition of the Bangladesh Premier League. Raises the bat, and they have really, really enjoyed it. End of the over, 106 for 2. Zakir Hassan brought up his half-century in style. Now Ronnie Talukdar is just 1 away from his 50. Side the off. Oh yes, that's a good shot, cracking shot away from the fielder and long off. And he gets to his half-century too, this time with a boundary. 2nd 50 in this BPL.
Yeah, he's had a good time with the bat. Scored of 41, 54. Yes, he got a nod, but then he chipped in with a 30 in the last match. And now he's picked up his second 50 of this edition. That's a cracking shot. He's played that beautifully. Yeah, with so much power that fielder had no chance. Yeah, 1,500 runs in BPL now for Ronnie T. 9 50s, 50 plus scores for him. A very good partnership at the moment here.
Well adjusted, was looking for the run, denied, sent back by Zakir, rightly so. But otherwise, coming back to Tamim Iqbal, has been a great servant for Bangladesh, contributed immensely, and the number of years likes of them, and particularly Tamim Iqbal, they've given it, is fantastic.
That's Zakir Hassan's back-to-back 50s. Really good pickup shot. Now he's picked up 5 sixes in this inning so far. Again, a touch of width, but it's straight to the fielder that time around. Yes, Tamim Iqbal Khan was only 17 years of age when he made his debut, which was an ODI debut. And it was after 17 years representing Bangladesh, he's decided to call it quits. He'll come back, I can tell you that. It looks to be in really good touch. Certainly give an opportunity for the youngsters to fill in the big boots. It was Champions Trophy in elite tournament. Consisted of 8 teams of 2 groups. They were taking on India in the first match in UAE. Then Pakistan and now New Zealand also in the group.
That's in the air, long off. Didn't carry. Miraz himself with the attempt. Luckily for Ronnie, didn't carry all the way to the fielder.
They're looking to hit some boundaries here. Just falling short. Started with the boundary, but he's come back strongly here. Mohammad Nawaz, just a 3 in the next 4 deliveries.
Moves across and clean hit. Brilliant hit from Zakir Hassan. Again, the last delivery of the over is a maximum, and that brings up the 100 partnership between Ronnie and Zakir. Also ends the 14th, 119 for 2. That's the partnership for you. 104 of just 59 deliveries. Picked it up in right time. A clever batting, smart batting, playing to his strength. Zakir. Ronnie brought back inside part of the bat. So yeah, answered the question, and throughout the course of the tournament we've seen batters take a bit of time, but then they've picked up the right bowler, right time, and then accelerated.
The 21 for 2 after the end of this power play. And then they've had a 99. This is really good. This is the area where I was pointing out earlier on, where teams have struggled to score quickly. They've gone more than 9 runs in that phase here. And that is brilliant. That is excellent batting. And this is the area where all the teams will need to concentrate a little bit more to ensure they get more runs on the board. This is terrific batting. Both the batters, and it is a good combination of left and right hand in the middle. There looks to be in really good flow here.
This is the damage they have done. The last 20 balls at that run rate, gone at 15 runs over. Mentioned how both the batters can be destructive. They are being destructive now. Oh, that's a good hit. Is that good enough? No. No. Got the height, not the distance. Not good enough from the bottom part of the bat, rather. And Abu Haider Ronnie brought back into the attack, breaks the partnership, does the job for the Khulna Tigers.
Yeah, took them a while, but Abu Haider Ronnie has been brilliant. Yes, it's a slower delivery. He launched into it, but what he managed to do was hit it in the air, not the distance. And Zia Rahman at a long off takes it quite easily. Ronnie T, after smashing 56 of 44, has to go back. It's 121 for 3.
They've just managed to breach the 106-run partnership between Zakir Hassan and Ronnie Talukdar. Exactly how? Change of pace, lower delivery, bat twisting in his hands. Ronnie Talukdar skied it. The good catch taken under the sun by Zia Rahman.
Yeah, that 106-run partnership that you're talking about, Shaman Ghosh, which came in quick time, just 62 deliveries, and lays a good solid foundation here because they're going at what, 8.34 run per over. As we see Aaron Jones, the right-hander, in the middle.
In the air for a bit of a mix-up. Now direct hit. Might have been trouble. Zia Rahman, who took the catch, now with a throw in.
So they needed a direct hit because he turned his direction also. Ooh, could have been tight, very tight.
Just like to go back to Tamim Iqbal. Yes, he's officially retired from international cricket national team, but still available in the Bangladesh Premier League. A good drive away from that fielder. Placement precise. Good effort by Vosisto. Definitely saving a couple of runs. Got over 3,500 runs in 108 innings as a strike rate of 124. The only Bangladeshi batter with 2 centuries in the Bangladesh Premier League, Tamim Iqbal. So that's the good news for the Tamim fans. Will still be available in the BPL.
Not this season. I had a bit of a chat early morning. He said not only this season, next season you'll see him in BPL too. So there's some good news for Tamim Iqbal fans. 6 in that over. After 50, it's 125 for 3.
But not after really bludgeoning the ball all over. In 7 and 15 overs, 104 runs. Guided nicely and softly enough for the run to be taken there. Well, the Sylhet crowd have been royally entertained by that previous partnership between Ronnie Talukdar and Zakir Hassan. Must have enjoyed that batting so curtly.
Certainly was a good knock. Showed a lot of confidence in his ability. Played some delightful shots as well. Just couldn't carry on to the end.
Oh, his hit back. Wow. That was horizontal bat, but it was a struggle, a straight pull down the ground and over the top. Tremendous hit.
A little bit too close to Jones. Struck it well.
And he goes big time. This is sailing away. Wow, this is a long, long one. He is on fire.
That was even better. And the crowd, they are loving it. What a strike. 𝗿𝗫𝗍 is under some pressure.
Just down the leg side, possibly off the pads. Wait and see if there's a signal from the umpires that was drifting down. Nothing from the umpire, so it must have been a bit of bat. But you'd have thought that when Ronnie Talukdar got out, there'd have Thought there would be some respite for the bowlers, but not to be. Look at the flight of that ball. The 92 meters and pretty flat too, not very high. Wow, wow. Absolutely top class. Oh, just past, maybe falling a tad short. As I was mentioning, they would have thought that they'd get some respite, but out of the frying pan into the fire. In comes Aaron Jones and is striking at 350. The run rate, strike rate. Tries to bowl the Yorker length, that's played over delightfully. What a perfect placement of that shot. In addition to the timing, raced away in that gap through cover. 18 run over, 143 for 3. And the umpires are going to signal for the strategic timeout. 143 for 3. With a 6-6 not out of 37 balls, has really turned things around. A lot of credit has to be given to Ranu Talukdar too. 𝗂𝗄 Rahman. And straight away, he says, welcome to the middle. I'm going to put you away with the utmost comfort. And that looked so very easy as he hit it away for the batsman.
That was a good blow. Aaron Jones, he's playing a good cameo here. He's raced to 20 from 5 deliveries to Shamim. He's in a bit of a rush.
Bit of a rush. That's an understatement. He's trying to bowl it as far away from his arc as he can, and in the process, he bowls it wide. I can feel for the bowler.
Never easy. Never easy when you're being attacked and can't do anything to contain. And we all know that T20 is primarily a batter's game. Short boundaries. Oh no, that was harsh. That was harsh.
God, what about that? I think he's got him. They're just standing around wondering, well, what about that take from behind? Well, anticlimax here as he got the toe end of the bat. A superlative catch.
That was absolutely stunning. It flew off the outside edge, and look at that. That was brilliant by wicketkeeper Maidol. Aaron Jones' cameo has come to an end. He's gone for 20. Sylhet strikers, 150 for 4.
Wicket obtained by 𝗂𝗄. And that is bowled. Unbelievable. Got the inside part of the bat and crashed into the stumps. Well. This game has turned around on its head.
It certainly has. First delivery went for a mighty 6. Then a wide. Then a wicket. Then a second wicket. Look at that. Inside edge, onto the boot, and onto the off stump. What a way to go. Good comeback by Zaire. He's on a hat-trick. Ali's gone for a first ball duck. Still 150 for 5.
𝗂𝗄 Rahman, who had gone for 22 runs in his first 2 overs, comes back with 2 wickets. Back to back on a hat-trick. Not going to get a hat-trick. The batter is going to just blast away to the boundary to start off his innings. Ariful, the skipper.
What an eventful over we're having here, Shamim. That was a good shot. Look at the stride. Got to the pitch and hit it exactly where he wanted to hit. Look at that. What an over. 6, wide, wicket, 4.
As you said, it's all happening. It's turning the game around. Over 1,000 runs for the skipper. Oh, he throws his hand at that one. Not in control. Just a single. Well, what a look at the fall of those 2 wickets back to back. This was spectacular. It's flying. This is the second one. And the inside edge onto the pads and the deflection. Very unlucky for Zakir Ali. But prior to that, we had a spectacular catch taken by Mahidul. Just flew away, and he flew like a bird. Snatched it out of thin air. Current run rate 9.21. That is a tremendous, wonderful comeback. Oh dear, that slipped out of his fingers, and it's been given as a no ball for height, maybe.
I reckon it's no ball for height. Free hit been signaled. I wonder how high that was. Oh yes, it certainly was way over the waist.
And no problem, so the umpire there didn't even have to look up at the square leg umpire. Immediately detected. And all the good work he's done, taking the 2 wickets, suddenly fallen apart. He's got to bowl a good delivery. Start talking to his captain to get his fielders in position. But on a free hit, the ball can go anywhere. Go. He does punch it. And it goes racing away to the boundary. Big over once again, despite the couple of wickets. 17 from the 17th over. 160 for 5. Really on song, 70 of 39. Ariful, the captain, in the middle. Oh, he goes through the covers once again. Extra cover. What another look at this spectacular catch, Kirtley. Mahidul behind, look at this. Gets the toe into the bat. Going at some pace. Look at that wonderful dive. That is worth looking over and over again.
Absolutely brilliant. Outstretched right hand. He was horizontal when he took that catch. Very acrobatic as well. And the main thing, he hung on to it.
Dr. Hassan on strike. Oh, now hand off. It's flying in the air, but because of the ball hitting possibly the splice of the bat, it didn't quite go the distance or go to hand for that matter. Dana 36. Oh, he's been working hard, going all around the ground, entertaining the crowd. Very nice. And nicely played away. Dana 36 legacy is also front and center for Dana 36, the official mascot in the BPL this year, representing freedom, peace, and endless possibilities. This white dove with 36 colourful feathers soaring into the hearts of cricket fans across the country. Dana truly symbolizes vibrant spirit of the tournament. But he has done well. When you think they're going at 9.31, he's only bowled at 7.2. Economy pretty good. And once again, a ball he just slows down and bowls a tad wide. He's really used the variations of speed very well.
Certainly is using his variety very well, or his variations, I should say, making it so difficult for the informed Zakir to really get to hit the ball the way he would have liked. Very, very good bowling.
He just tippy-toes away outside the line of off. That's detected by the bowler. Does try to bowl it away from his reach. Manages it because he's only given away 1 run in that delivery. 4 runs so far. 1 ball to go in this over. That's enthusiasm in the stands here, particularly from the home crowd, with the team doing well, recovering from a sluggish start. They've been royally entertained. They've really enjoyed it. Oh, Yorker length once again. Absolutely top-class bowling here by Hassan Mahmood. 3 overs has given away only 20. It's 165 for 5. They really put them back on course, Zakir Hassan and Ronnie Talukdar. Since Ronnie's departure. And the quick fall of Zakir Ali's wicket. Whoa! That came a little late, the appeal, but immediately it has been referred.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. Given decision is out. I've checked fit landing. It's a fair delivery. Can you show me the front on, please? It appears the ball is close to the bat. Confirm, give me the ultra edge, please.
Building, sir.
Stand by, please, stand by.
Here it is, sir.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Up to the pad, please. Yeah, can you come just a frame back again, please? Yeah, just a frame back, please. Yeah, move forward. Move forward. Move forward. Yeah, it's a flat line as the ball passes the bat. I'm satisfied, no bat involved. Can you show me the ball tracking when you're ready, please? Guys, stand by. Ultra. Given decision is not out. Pitching in line, impacting line, wicket missing. Can you take me back to the on-field umpire, please? Yeah, Ravi, you're on screen. Yeah, take your...
Umpire Ravindra has to reverse his decision. He was definitely going down the leg side. It was a good and fast review taken by the batters, realizing the trajectory of the ball. Anyway, we carry on. Bang! There is a fielder watching it sail over his head. They are really blasting it all over, and it's the time of Ariful to join the party.
Searching for the Yorker. Turns out to be a full toss and was clobbered over long on for 6 by Ariful, the skipper. There was a fielder at long off, but only could watch as the ball sailed over his head.
Closing in, still 10 legal deliveries to go. Now he swivels round, and he does manage to get it amongst the 2 fielders, but the fielder at long on does well to come across very quickly. Vasisto. And there's got to be support in the field. There will be a lot of hitting going around in the last part of the innings. You have to be on your toes. Ensure that you save every run, because every run in this short format of the game can turn out to be pretty precious. Still a good over. Abu Haider so far a couple of wickets. To his last over is of his quota of 4. 2 for 21 so far. Zakir Hassan, 72 of 42. What is he going to do? He's going to swing, and he's going to get a hold of that. But it's just dropping short of the fielder. A single.
He's not a tall man by any means, Zakir Hassan, but he does pack a good punch.
So does. 4 to 3 balls for a 73 not out. It is 15 off 8. The skipper. Sliced it now. There is an opportunity. Is there? No. The ball is falling in between the two converging fielders from long on and long off. Hung in the air for a while, but there was no possibility of any of those to take a catch.
Certainly was good work. Saved his team 2 runs. Pretty safe. That looks safe. Very good work.
Look at this. Look at this effort. Commitment. It's wonderful from 𝗂𝗂𝗪𝗏. Another fielder coming into his peripheral vision. That can become a little disconcerting at times, whether you're going to crash on that fielder, but he kept his eyes on the ball. Now, this is touch and go. Does his left knee or thigh touch those wedges, boundary wedges? I think he's all right. Before he does, he may have touched, but he gets rid of the ball quickly enough. Well done, young man. He even acknowledges us. Well, it's in the same direction as the other fielders. Here, Rahman, I think it comes around. They've done well in the deep at long on and long off. 19 done, 176 for 5. Sylhet supporters en masse here at the International Stadium for the last over. Yorker, terrific. This guy has been so impressive, Hasan Mahmood. Giving away just the 21 runs so far into his 4th over. Currently at an economy rate of 6.63 when the team is going at 9.23. Absolutely very, very intelligent, tight, accurate bowling. Keeping a cool head under a lot of pressure. Doesn't allow the batters to really get into his head. Some figures to be proud of.
Certainly is bowling well, considering the other bowlers suffered for the most part. He's doing a wonderful job for his team.
Scooped, attempted, got the toe end, and a dot ball. Importantly in the last over.
His previous over, Hasan Mahmood went for like 5 runs, which was exceptional.
I said toe end, it didn't get the toe end of the bat. It got his toe actually. Hurt himself a little bit. Zakir, ball deflected onto his toe. But he's got to go. The last 4 balls remaining. He's played such a crucial knock. Going to swing from his hips. And he does. Low full toss down the ground once again. A perfect ball to bowl. You're striving for the Yorker, but a low full toss is good enough.
Certainly is doing a good job. They won't mind the singles. As long as they can prevent the boundary, they'll be happy.
Yeah, whatever the delivery 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗏 has got to swing. Got to have to throw caution to the wind. Does the 3 balls. 3 boundaries will do them a world of good. Oh, he's just not quite get it in the meaty part. And he's asking for the second, wisely sent back. That would have been very risky. What about the bowling of this young man, Hasan Mahmood?
Absolutely spot on. You know he's going to go full and straight, aiming for the Yorkers. because you've got both third man and fine leg in the 30-yard circle. So he's never going to bowl a length delivery.
What I like about Hassan Mahmood is his cool, calm demeanor. Doesn't get flustered even when the batters are after him. Oh, maybe a wide. Yeah, you're striving to bowl that wide Yorker, just erring in line. But we'll give him that, one way.
Good call by the umpire. Just outside that blue line, which is the guideline. But I have to give him some credit. He's bowling extremely well. Only 4 runs so far in this over.
Now he's to drag that from outside the off stump. Once again, only the single into deep mid-wicket. 5 runs, including a wide, in the 20th over, in a match when the batters have been blasted everything out of the ground. This is absolutely a bowling effort that he's going to remember for a long time.
Just has one delivery left. As long as he can prevent a boundary, it will be a magnificent final over.
That's scooped away. He has prevented a boundary. Not only that, he's given away only a single of the last ball of the innings. Only 6 runs in the 20th over. That is some bowling by young Hassan Mahmood. He finishes with not for 26, hasn't got a wicket. But young man, you can take a bow. Really restricting the batters in the last over. Sylhet Strikers, after 20, end with 182 for the loss of 5 wickets. They started off rather sluggishly, losing 2 wickets. As 7 and 15, Cornwall and Munzi going early. But then Ronnie Talukdar got into his elements, carried on from where he left off. So did Zakir Hassan, building up a 106-run partnership. Then Ariful joined in, not after a cameo, 20 of 6 balls from Aaron Jones. Has made Sylhet Strikers reach 182 for 5. Here, Ronnie Talukdar and Zakir Hassan, as I mentioned, 62 balls. That 106 really brought them back into the game. And 29 of 12. And finally, Ariful, the skipper, along with Zakir, 32 of 23.
Couple of wickets for Abu Haida, 1 for Nasoom and 2 for Zakir down the bottom. Started off very well, but after that, it was a tough ask to contain the batters.
Yeah, but it was Hassan Mahmood who can take a lot of the credits. This is how it started. After being put into bat, Rakim Cornwall went for a big hit early on, showing his intention, but then he played one across the line. Abu Haida striking. And Munzi had a bit of luck, and 2 fielders colliding and not getting the catch, but he could not take full toll of that. An advantage of that, bowled round the wicket by Naseem Ahmed. But after that, it was the blitzkrieg between Zakir Hassan and Ronnie Talukdar, the left-right combination, really bludgeoned the balls all around the ground with wonderful hits, a lot of boundaries, a lot of over boundaries. Actually 12 sixes in the innings to 10 fours, and he reached his 100. This was absolutely top-class entertainment in the middle. While they were there, Sylhet looked to be going to some numbers still that good catch taken by Zakir. Aaron Jones came in, but that catch really was spectacular. This was the deflection from Zia's ball onto the stumps from an inside edge, and Ariful came in. Quick fire, 21 of 13, built up a partnership of 32 of 23. That was overturned after the review, and they wanted to finish with a flourish, but good bowling in the last over from Hassan restricted them eventually to 182. So the target for the Khulna Tigers is 183. The players are taking a break. We'll take one. Come back with us to Sylhet for the chase.
Hello and welcome back to the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium, where the Khulna Tigers are taking on the home side, Sylhet Strikers, in match number 17 of the 𝗬𝗏𝗃 Bank Bangladesh Premier League, powered by Rocket, co-sponsored 𝗃𝗃𝗃. Sylhet Strikers were actually asked to bat first by 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Miraj's Khulna Tigers, and they batted well. They actually batted well and put up a defendable total, and only time will tell if it's a winning total or not. And it's courtesy of Ronnie Talukdar's half-century and Zakir's knock, which was the prominent one. He stayed there till the end. 75 of 46, Zakir led the way. Very good innings. They put up a partnership, a very good 100-run stand between Zakir and Ronnie, and Aaron Jones with a cameo. Finally, Ariful, the captain, finishing things off. And this is how the bowling card looks like. Abu Haider Ronnie, 2 for 25, 2 for 39 for Zia Rahman, 1 for 17 for Nasir Mohammed. Was slightly expensive was Mehdi Hasan Miraj and Nawaz. As the teams march back on the field, Sylhet Strikers, they do have the total on the board. Now they have to defend it, and it's a pleasure to sit alongside the former Sri Lankan all-rounder Parvez Mahbub, donning the white shirt.
Peace. The symbol of peace is white. Ariful Haq will be a happy man. End of the power play, 21 for 2 to end up scoring 182. Definitely at the interval. Happier team will be the Sylhet Strikers. But the problem has been for Strikers has been their bowling. They need to bowl well against a quality side like Khulna Tigers, who are batting heavy in the top 6. So the power play becomes really handy. How Sylhet Strikers go about?
That's what they need, the Khulna Tigers, to get back to winning ways. Wide run rate just above 9. They have the batters to do the job. Sylhet Strikers, who's just got their first win of the season, will want to prevent that from happening. But speaking of the power play, Sylhet Strikers didn't really get going in the power play. Khulna Tigers bowlers were quite successful in managing to keep them quiet. They had wickets in the hand. They made the most of it later on. Something 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 is good at. He's already shown us that. 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃, striker of 128. There was one innings, got the half-century and batted through, all the way through. Need innings of that sort, Khulna Tigers, from him.
Well, looks like spin will start the proceedings for Sylhet Strikers. And 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃, the unorthodox player. There is a reverse sweep, the conventional sweep, the slog sweep. Against a bowler like Cornwall, it's going to be interesting what sort of a tactic 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 carry on. Mohammad Naeem Sheikh, striker of 111, something that he has to look into. He wants to have a very good T20 career. There's something the umpires and the captain have a discussion, not too sure why. Probably the Zakir Hassan is not in the field at the moment. It's Ariful Haq's responsibility to let know the umpires about it. And Rakeem Cornwall with the new ball, no surprises here. Heels in this surface will be a handful. With his height, the bounce he can extract, he will start the proceedings.
Then he'll start the proceedings from the Rocket end, which is situated far from 𝗿𝗏𝗃𝗃 to that. Right. A bit of a warming up. Not yet, says Mr. Cornwall. Long on position, deep mid wicket as well for 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃.
All right. Good signs already, boy.
Fine leg square leg, both in the circle, in the leg side, offside, short third man, cow point, both in the circle. 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃, in the past, we've seen how capable he is, but is he gutsy enough to play those strokes against Rakeem?
Looking for the single. Naeem Sheikh says no. 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 thought it was on.
Really good for
Definitely a pair, but still likes to take his time initially. Back to the wide one. Too wide, perhaps.
Pushing it through the last delivery. Cornwall. 80.1, 82.1 the first two. The last one slightly quicker.
Split them.
Change the field. Short mid-wicket been pushed towards the offside. Has to be straighter. Amount of bounce by Rahkeem Cornwall can extract. He'll be a handful.
Surely can, surely can. Crystal not taking the bait initially. Field is set for that straight delivery, as you mentioned.
Cornwall coming into this game with some happy memories from the last game. Bowled really well against the Dhaka Capitals. Picked up 3 wickets in his 4 overs, 27 runs. That's under the second game. Could have encountered the dew as well. And he will cherish these conditions in the middle. Bright sunshine, big palms, a ball like a grapes in his hand. He's loving it.
Very good.
Now runs off the bat. Finally, last delivery of the Cornwall over. Well bowled by Rahkeem Cornwall. Khulna Tigers 2 without loss. Particularly when the home team is featuring Naheedul Islam, another spinner. 4 firsts in his BPL career, best of 4 for 6 runs only. Part of the champion side, the Victorians now. Hasn't picked up a wicket apiece. The matches. Here comes the reverse. Very first delivery. Shakir Ali Onick with the chase. They tag along. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃, just throw it back.
That's more like it from Bosisto. Was wondering where is the sweep shot, the reverse sweep, the conventional in the first over. That is mainly because Cornwall is getting bounced. It's important as a batter sometimes, if you're not sure, to play the ball on its merit. And Naheedul Islam is a conventional spinner, not too tall. Straight away the reverse sweep comes out.
Nicely on the back foot. Perhaps, you know, just wanted to get off the mark first, which came the last delivery. It could also be the factor that Cornwall, being a tall fellow, would get the extra purchase.
I like this move by Ariful Haq. As Tanzim Hassan Shakib with the new ball. He is Topley as an option. But he understands the power play is important, that somehow to get through the 6 overs quite cheaply. And have Tanzim and 𝗃𝗏𝗃 possibly bowl in the death and the middle overs. And they might have to bowl 1 or 2 overs in the power play, don't get me wrong. Getting through the overs as quickly as possible with spinners, as we saw in the first innings, 21 for 2 in the power play. Ariful Haq has been thinking a lot about this, I guess.
Oh, so good. So good. Very good.
He also has someone like a 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 Mia, the left-arm seamer, at his disposal. But I don't think he'll be bowling within the power play, and particularly while someone like a left-handed Naeem Sheikh in the middle. They do have, at present, is a left and right in combination, the Khulna Tigers.
The problem has been the 5th bowler. Alamin Hussain, who's not playing this game, have gone for plenty. He's been replaced by the left-armer, 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 Mia. The 5th bowler, few of the overs have to be completed by Ariful Haq as well. So that's 2 bowlers that I'm sure Khulna Tigers will keep an eye to target. The other 4 bowlers, even Naheedul Islam, who's just pushing it through. So it's going to be interesting to see what sort of tactics going forward, whether Medias and Miraj will continue at number 3. Lots and ifs and buts at the moment. The drone goes his round. And I'm sure once the sun goes down for the second game, we'll have a massive crowd, as we have seen in the past in Sylhet.
Not a bad turn-up, even for a weekday, here at the Sylhet International. Second over done with. Khulna Tigers 8 without loss.
Spinner's percentage hitting stumps. Good to see at least Dhaka is the #1 position in this graphic. And the lead is Sylhet. I think in power play depends on the conditions, depends on the batter if you want to bowl wicket to wicket. But certainly in this pitch, Shamnoy, it's a pitch where you have to bowl straight. That's a good shot. Mid wicket in place, and he's a mere spectator. A rare loose delivery by Rakim Cornwall brings up the first boundary for Khulna Tigers.
They got ample amount of time, the 𝗫𝗫𝐴 to rock back on the back foot. Yeah, short, played it. Good timing, placement particularly because there was a fielder deep mid wicket for the lefty. Moves across, enough. Finds the gap between the two fielders in short fine and backward square leg. Goes for 4 back-to-back boundaries of Cornwall.
Zakir Hassan at short fine leg. He's moving gingerly. While he was batting, he got hit, and wonder why he's in the field not getting a reserve player. Got hit in the field, and the Sylhet strikers side are eligible to get a replacement. Like that, there you go. It's not comfortable even after the ball passed at him, but still gingerly moving.
Good start from 𝗫𝗫𝐴. Room early on. Cut straight to cover.
And 𝗫𝗫𝐴 will be pretty unhappy with that delivery, that he couldn't put it away. Shot was wide. Soon after that delivery, Rakim Cornwall understands that there's nothing much purchase out of the pitch. Moves the slip to the car point area.
Giving it some air, getting some turn off the surface. Cut again, sounded good, but straight to the fielder. Oh, appeal. Cornwall's excited. Almost went on to hit the stumps.
Let me tell you, that looked really close. Cornwall is quite convincing. He's trying to convince the captain and the wicketkeeper. Let's go upstairs. 3, 2, 1, and do not go upstairs. It's a close call. We'll have a look in the next over. 3 overs done, 17 for no loss.
Chase down the target. For that, the opening pair needs to click. Oh, got him on this occasion. Nahidul getting the better of 𝗫𝗫𝐴.
This was in the cards. I feel tactically the Khulna Tigers has got it wrong. You have a right hand from the other end, get a single as a left hand and get the striker to be the right hander. 𝗫𝗫𝐴 pays the price, nowhere near the pitch of the ball, trying to go through the line, probably over long on. Misses a straight one and gets his stump castled. Naidul Islam bowling in his second over, strikes for the strikers. 𝗫𝗫𝐴 gone for 11, 17 for 1.
They've just lost their first wicket, and that is why the veteran is in. This is how. Coming round the wicket, came down the wicket, did 𝗫𝗫𝐴 through the gate. Impact onto the middle stump. Went on with the arm, coming round the wicket, not much turn. Through the gap between the bat and the pad of 𝗫𝗫𝐴. Good touch, good batter to get rid of. One lefty replaces another. Imrul Qais of 2,300 runs, his BPL career. Now a slip in place.
Oh, direct hit would have been close. Always a direct hit, but especially when Ariful Haq is in the field. If someone is lightning quick across the field, I'm pretty sure a direct hit would have been a goner. Straight away calling, yes, Ariful Haq coming to get the ball, and it would have been.
You want it?
would have kept on running back to the pavilion.
Just behind.
Oh, outside edge, just running away. That one's running away. Nahidul will feel unlucky. And had there been a slip for the right-hander now, would have been a contender. Goes for 4.
That was not intentional by Bosisto, but certainly very effective. Going for the turn, just gripped a little bit the other way. This will break the shackles of Khulna Tigers, who have been kept quiet by the spinners of Sylhet Strikers.
Good, Naheed.
And 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗽𝗍, who batted at number 6 the other game, up in Dhaka, he did not play. Batted well for his 16. A left-hander replaces left-hander. I feel Khulna Tigers is comfortable having that right-hand, left-hand combination.
Yeah, I think it's a positive change. 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗽𝗍 is a top order batter. To be an opener, he's in the middle order. Someone like him, you give him some time in the middle, single-handedly can take the game away from you, 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗽𝗍.
Like this move by Ariful, opening up the cover point area, having a slip in place, and asking Nahidul to turn it away from 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗽𝗍.
Oh, Naheed, very good.
Watchful. Pretty much everything in this over. 3 singles, a boundary and a wicket. 24 for 1 Khulna Tigers. They've called on Tanzim Saqib. 26 wickets so far in his BPL career. Is a skiddy customer. Got some pace, more than what it looks like. Oh, straight to the fielder. Here's the wicket they were looking for. Brought him on, and straight away gets rid of 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗽𝗍.
A nothing delivery by Tanzim Hassan. I thought maybe a slower delivery. Never got to 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗽𝗍. Any other day, 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗽𝗍 would have crashed it through the offside. But today, unfortunately, finding that field an easy catch. And the experiment of having 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗽𝗍 bat at number 3 does not work for Khulna Tigers. And it's gone for 2. Khulna 24 for 2.
First delivery, very first delivery, Tanzim Saqib. Bowls cut full, straight to the fielder. 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗽𝗍 goes, Rasuli comes in. That's his strike rate, his BPL career. T20 still. That is a strike rate of 134, but here's the wicket again.
Tanzim Hassan Shakib was very expensive in the last game, 4 overs of 44. Straight away, the first ball picks up a wicket. This will be a confidence booster. Slip in place for Rasuli.
Angled in, new batter. Bodes well for the strikers. Quick wickets they've got.
Yeah, good delivery for Rasuli. First delivery, jag back in from the off stump. Power play has been an issue for strikers when they batted 21 for 2 in their 6 overs. Similarly, a couple of wickets has been fallen for Khulna Tigers. But lucky they had Zakir Hassan to bat through most of the overs and get the other batters around him to play those cameos. Who's the batter that Khulna Tigers will want to play that Zakir Hassan innings?
Got these two in the middle at the moment. They've got the likes of Miraz and Maidul Islam Ankon, Nawaz to follow. Most of them are though finishers. I think they need a good partnership from Rasuli and Bosisto. Perhaps Miraz in next. Give him some time, some partnership. Oh, we've got a spectator in the middle. Perhaps in there and just having a look at the surface. Saying hello to the players on his way out. Probably coming towards us, is short one to surprise the batter.
Yeah, good pace, good bounce, and wide call by the umpire. Ooh, that's a close one. 𝗬𝗎 not happy, having a discussion with the umpire, and I thought possibly a little too high. But like the effort though, the aggression, I think the umpire's got it right. It's a correct call.
Oh, in the air for a bit. Didn't carry all the way to Rakeem Cornwall, but wasn't too far away.
This is good pace, good aggression by 𝗀𝗻𝗎. Getting the deck hard, getting that uneven bounce. Almost carrying to the big man. Got down in time.
They're in the pitch, man. On the slower side, gripping a bit. Moves the front leg away. Hits it, finds the gap. Will run away for 4. Against the run of play, 𝗬𝗎 gets a 4.
Yeah, 𝗬𝗎 is lucky. Gave it a real slug, didn't he? The good delivery, back of the length, off stump line. And the good old slug was tried by 𝗬𝗎. The inner part of the bat, and most importantly, went all around the ground to the boundary.
Oh, playing a miss. That one rolls up sharply. Some words from Tanzim Saqib. He didn't like it being hit for a boundary. 5 done. Khulna Tigers 31 for 2.
The required run rate has ticked over the 10 mark. Restop play. Oh, inside edge. Trickling away for a very, very lucky boundary there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the delivery from 𝗬𝗎. Look how wide that is, and it gets an inside edge, mighty close to that off stump. And he gets past the keeper. Well, he'll still take it. It's a boundary of an inside edge.
Yeah, very disappointed. Could have gone anywhere. Just waits on a touch. Oh dear, big mix-up. But the fumble allowed the run to be taken eventually, safely enough.
Sylhet at this stage of the game were 18 for 2. They've lost a similar number of wickets too, but they've gone a little bit quicker in this chase. They've gone to score 36 for 2.
Oh, good bowling, just that back of length doesn't allow the batter to really try and get underneath that ball. Also doesn't give them the chance of going deep into his crease. That's very good from 𝗬𝗎, realizing that this wicket is not going to help him with a bounce per se, because even for his height, seen it keep a tad low. What he got to do is ensure that it is in that short of a length area. When you put it up to the batsman, he's going to go down the wicket and help himself to a 4.
Yeah, it looks like that he's been given a free hand to go and play a few shots here, 𝗬𝗎. This one was pitched up in the slot. The fielder's inside the circle, is still inside the power play. That's a good shot, effective. Over the top and 4, 1 bounce to the fence.
Oh, he goes big time, and there's going to go a long, long way. Oh, really lashed onto that. Sure enjoying himself with that 6.
Now that's a good strike. That is a very good strike. Powerful blow from 𝗬𝗎. Good pickup shot and gone the distance. From Afghanistan, was player of the match award. He won for his knock of 58 of 42 for Afghanistan versus Zimbabwe at Harare, second T20 international this year. Beg your pardon, last year. Short ball, called a wide. Good bouncer, but it just went a little bit too high.
Yeah, it's been a mix in this over. After that inside edge, just felt that 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 was trying too many things in the same over. Bowled a couple of good deliveries, but this one, short and well over the head of the batter, so he has to bowl that again. Turning out to be quite a good over for the Khulna Tigers, 16 already. Oh, now that is it. Who has the last laugh? 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃. As he got that ball to drop short, it was hittable, but what it did was to crush it straight back to him.
That is a very good catch of his own bowling. He just got cramped up a bit because he thought maybe he might have been a little bit towards the offside or tried to pull it, and it is straight back to the bowler. It's not an easy catch to take off his own bowling, but he's done brilliantly. He'll be disappointed because he was looking good. Gone for 15, Khulna 47 for 3.
We'll have a signal from the umpire for the remaining part of play. More fielders outside the 30-yard circle. We'll tell you once they're settled down. The new batter in, the skipper has got his work cut out. Needs to button down. He's in the middle because of this.
He was eyeing to hit another one. What he managed to do is hit it back straight to the bowler. Good reflexes, good presence of mind. It got stuck in his hand. It was hit quite powerfully though. That's a very good catch. Excellent catch from 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 of his own bowling.
Much to the delight of the skipper and his teammates. Got thrashed around for a bit, but got his own back off the last ball. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, new bowler. Oh, straight past the bat. That's a good angle delivery. Just the left-handed bowler going across the face of the right-handed 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃. Perfect delivery first up.
He's trying to cut it. Stuck in his crease. A good start from 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Dot to start the over. Now the fielder at mid-off goes back. Fielder at fine comes inside the circle at short fine.
Oh, that's going to be tardy. After that good first ball, lost it a little bit. Maybe in an effort to slow it down. Lost the line completely. What a lovely stadium this is. We keep on saying everyone loves to come back and play and watch in this wonderful facility, this Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. Again drifting down leg side, and that's called another wide. So struggling a little bit. Bit of a surprise. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 won't be making his skipper too happy, because you want to keep on bowling accurately, tightly, so that no freebies are given away. Another one drifting down leg.
Last time they played was against Rajshahi Khulna Tigers. They were chasing 178 but fell short. Short for 28 runs. Nicely played. Only be a single. Good work from the fielder. And in that chase, they made only 150, Khulna Tigers. And Afif Hussain scored the highest, 33, but he's not been picked up in this 11. They've made 2 changes. So interestingly, they've dropped Afif, who scored the highest. Yes, it was for the losing cause. I have to wait and see the call is the right one or not after the end of the game.
Hdhc Miraj. Touch uncomfortable with that shot, but just managed to get off the mark. Look at what transpired in the power play. There was some luster hitting early on, and in an effort to get things moving, it was Naim Sheikh who got castled. A little bit of an edge, but once again, the wickets just came at the wrong times for the Khulna Tigers. There was some power hitting, but look at that catch. Either stick or they don't, and they stuck. Nicely eased away. Scampers through. Tried the direct hit. Didn't come about.
Yeah, it's a tricky total for Khulna to chase, because I think 185 is not a bad total at all. So they would need a good partnership here. Yes, Bosisto is still hanging in, 18 of 19. It's a slowish start for him, but he can still kick on.
Yeah, the skipper has got to really perform. He's just scored 1 versus Rajshahi, 8 versus Dhaka, and 18 versus Chittagong. We see the surrounds here. He's got a huge job to do here for his team. Yes, and Miraj. Now, he was struggling. Tell you what, that could have been curtains if that had hit.
Yeah, I think there was an opportunity for Naidul Islam fielding at short, fine leg. Direct hit, certainly. Bosisto would have been gone. Look, he's not even close. Not even close.
Yeah, another opportunity missed. These are little things that might just come back to bite you. A decent opportunity to, and here's at 45. He had a good look at the stumps. Back of Lang doesn't allow the space to the batter. Just the 6 runs from the 𝗂𝗚-𝗃𝗃 over. 53 for 3. Flying around the sort of point area, then the covers. Not easy for the batters at the moment. Bowlers in control.
Dealing in singles at the moment. 8 balls since the last boundary. Been a nice and sunny day out, so the shades are out.
This is sensible bowling. When Nahidul just keeping a tight line, and just the length and the line perfect. It does not really allow some power hitting to be affected. Just a not one to keep quiet. 19 of 21. He started off in a hurry. Had to just pull it back. But it is the skipper. He's got to take things under his control, try to get a move on. Yes and no, but eventually yes.
I think it's also important for someone like Bosisto. You know, you mentioned that 19 of 21. 19 of 21. That's under what? That's 90. The strike rate, only a couple of boundaries. So he needs to get going here.
He's definitely making an effort. You can see the high backlift with an intention to go for the full swing. But just the tight length that Naidul has been concentrating on and successful with has really not allowed any kind of opportunities, advantage to the batters. Bowled just 4 singles in this over. Needs to continue. What a hot and muggy day, isn't it? See some of the players sweating profusely. Once again, this is good bowling. Pressure building on the batters.
So if you can give away singles, they'll be very happy, the bowling team. Sylhet will be quite pleased to see what Nahidul Islam has done so far. In his 3rd over, he's picked up a wicket. On this over, only 5.
Short, there's an opportunity. But even then, it was not timed too well. Even going to the deep, just a single. 6 runs in the 8th over, 59 for 3 in the remaining matches. But as you said, I think a lot depends on Bosisto. He's the man who's got the runs. He's the man who's been there since the start. It's about time he gets a move on. What about that? Unbelievable. That is very good from Cornwall. Big man.
Yeah, never easy for him to get down and also blocking that run, because if he had gone past, might have been a couple of runs. That is a really good piece of fielding from the big man.
Not easy, but he gets it all. Trying to make him work hard. That was past Cornwall into the deep, driven square. They've run out of boundaries, 15 balls since the last boundary.
Yeah, it's been 10 balls since the last boundary was hit by the man on screen, 𝗂𝗫𝗄. 10 balls, and when that happens, that the pressure builds up on the others, because he's been batting for such a long time now, 25 deliveries for 22 runs. He's got to find some rhythm here, because the run rate will creep up, almost touching 11 runs in an over now.
He goes across to the offside and pulls it. What a shot that is. Just what the doctor ordered. It needed a loose kind of delivery that stood up to be hit. And Mehdi Hasan Miraj obliged.
Yeah, it's the captain, the skipper, Mehdi Hasan Miraj, has played that beautifully. What a terrific looking pull shot that is. Nearly goes all the way. Just one bounce over the fence. What a hit.
𝗂𝗏𝗪𝗓 under the cosh early, 7-4s, and just a single 6 so far in Khulna Tigers innings. And if Mehdi Hasan Miraj starts feeling comfortable, he can take any bowling apart. Shuffle across, follows the batter to bowl it wide. Go quickly for the first, and maybe at the wrong end. The throw coming in, but in any case, I think the batters would have made the ground.
Jawad Abrar, yeah, probably the better idea would have been to target the non-striker. Good running in the end. Good cricket all around.
The boundary followed by a 2-7 with 2 deliveries left. Just feel that Mehdi Hasan Miraj is going to take on Ruel. Goes across now. That kept a tad low. Slowed it down. Intelligently done by 𝗂𝗏𝗪𝗓.
A good comeback after being hit for a boundary, and then a couple of runs from 𝗂𝗏𝗪𝗓. Just trying to go a little bit hard on this. You're rolling the fingers over. That's the cutter. Clever piece of bowling.
How does he finish the over? Oh, now he's just angled that away from the batter. Doesn't get bat on ball. Dot ball to finish the over. 6-6 for 3. Time for a break and time for the umpire to signal for the strategic timeout. Oh, shimmy down. He's looking to get underneath that. Exposed his intentions a little too early. Nahidul, wise to that fact, shortens the length.
Very good.
It's well bowled because you saw him coming down the wicket, so it shortens the length.
Oh, not again.
This time he goes back using the depth of the crease. Well, 1-1. Suddenly you feel that with the required run rate just climbing, there will be an attempt at a big shot. Boundary riders at long off, long on, deep mid-wicket, deep backward square. But the bowler, with his immaculate control of line, does not allow any big hits.
Yeah, 𝗂𝗫𝗄 is playing a patience man game here. Sylhet spinners hitting stumps today 37.1%.
Oh.
But previously just above 12. That's the reason Sylhet spinners have done so well in this match. Something has to give here, because the dealing in singles are not going to help here Khulna's way of going about to chase 182 here.
All credit to Nahidul. So far has kept that line and got it tied, but this is the one that he swept very comfortably for 4 runs. Pressure released.
After 13 deliveries, he gets his third boundary. Very nicely played. Really gets on top of the ball and then sweeps it conventionally. Really nicely struck.
Swept it fine. The roll of the wrist, playing the ball along the ground. Again, that length. Again, not allowing Basisto, who might have a different frame of mind now, but still a decent over. 9 from the 10th over. 75 for 3.
Wide run rate. Close to 11. Hakeem Cornwall began the proceedings at the very start, bowled a couple of overs and now back for his third over. Nahidul's done with his quota of 4, 1 for 28. Tidy off, but Basisto still going strong for Khulna Tigers. And the idea would be that he will bat throughout, but throughout and out, she's the most enthusiastic fan of the match. Put the dark glasses on. They welcome Sir Curdley Ambrose back on the mic.
It's not going all that good for the Khulna Tigers at the moment. The strikers are keeping a stranglehold on them. "105 runs needed, 56 deliveries. Still a long way to go, but it's not getting any easier for the Tigers.
Well, the partnership now 32 of 31. So what's evident is, Sir Curdley, that these two want to take the game deep. Skipper's there in the middle. Want to take it deep, and with strikers like Mahidul Islam Onkon. Well bowled down the leg. Saw the batter coming down the track. With the likes of Onkon, Abu Haider, Ronnie and Nawaz. Green worms, one dark, one light. Pretty close to each other at the moment. Khulna Tigers leading slightly in comparison. Big no, but it's fair to say that it's still quite evenly poised, because a couple of wickets here on will have the strikers back on top.
Premeditated stroke, end up looking a little bit silly.
Down the wall. Oh, goes down, goes down. Initially did well, did Nahidul. Standing at mid-off. Dive to the right. Ruel Mia says, come on. And I think it's the impact, his impact of the elbow on the ground, and the ball pops out.
That should have been taken. He got there quite comfortably, just couldn't hang on.
In the air, catching is the call again. This time taken. It's the captain who takes the catch of his counterpart. It's a big wicket for Ruel Mia.
tried to go big. Didn't get the elevation, didn't get the distance. And look at the celebration from 𝗿𝗏𝗃𝗃. 𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃 is gone for 15. Tigers 8-1 for 4.
We were just speaking of getting this partnership broken. Home side deliver. 𝗿𝗏𝗃𝗃 delivers. Could have had 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 the previous delivery. Bit short. Didn't middle it. Mediasan Miraz. No pace and sliding in. It's an excellent catch from Ariful.
Well, the Strikers won their last game, the first of this edition. So they are brimming with some confidence.
Lower delivery, right in the block hole. Good accuracy, good bowling. They've promoted Nawaz, they've sent him in, the left-hander. Can bat at a very, very hefty strike rate. They're capable, more than capable of taking the game away single-handedly. They're opting for this left and right-hand combination. The Tigers off the mark. Nicely placed in the gap. Aaron Jones in the deep. Now clear. Goes for 4. Effort goes in vain.
This outfield is so quick. It's always going to be touch and go for Aaron Jones. He tried hard, had a long way to go. But his effort was all in vain.
You just see 𝗿𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃, the bowler, calling on the fielder, come on, come on. Good bowling, good over from 𝗿𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃, 85 for 4, Khulna Tigers. Required run rate, more than 12. That's what would be bothering Khulna Tigers camp. Boundary in the previous over came after quite a few deliveries. Cornwall slows it down. Plays brilliantly. That goes for 4 from 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 and turns the crowd quiet here.
It was a good shot. It was a very, very slow delivery from Cornwall, and he waited and waited, and he slapped it through mid-wicket.
Well bowled, well bowled. Mentioned how he waited. He was down on one knee, but he waited for some time, but then again timed it brilliantly. Placement even better.
The Tigers certainly need a couple of big overs now. Don't want to leave it too late. Couple of big overs now could change the complexion of the game. They are going to just over 7 runs and over at the moment. Required rate now is over 12. So it's getting harder for the Tigers.
Don't want too much to be left, to be done late. Comes down the track, hits it straight. Brilliant. This is superb batting from 𝗵𝗺𝗀.
That's what they need to do. Get a couple of big overs in. Good use of the feet.
Swept him earlier on, and previous occasion comes down the track to the pitch of the ball.
Last delivery for Cornwall's spell, or his quarter.
Close it down again. Looking for the second. Big no from 𝗵𝗂𝗀𝗄. It's an expensive one. 12 runs of this one. 97 for 4 after 13. Local time. Release Topley. 5. Cornwall manages to put some hand on it and slow it down.
Good work by Raheem Cornwall. Short extra cover. That would have been 4 hadn't he got past him. That was good work for the big man to get down. Got a hand to it. And the crowd, of course the home team, roared in appreciation.
𝗃𝗏 can be creative. Pull. Aaron Jones takes it. There's the breakthrough. Topley comes in. Good delivery. Gets the top batter.
And the crowd again has come to life. Topley the bowler into the surface. 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗄 going for gold, only succeeding in finding Aaron Jones. Hardly any emotion shown by Topley. And the good knock of 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗄 is done. He's 43, 98 for 5. Short delivery. Didn't get the distance nor the height. That was a very comfortable catch for Aaron Jones at deep mid-wicket. Half of the batters are back in the pavilion. Not getting any easier. It's almost 13 now, the required rate. Going in the wrong direction in terms of the Tigers.
In at 7 is Mahidul Islam Onkon. He's capable of some fireworks. Strike rate of 129 in his BPL career. The other day he batted at a strike rate of 268. That one was against the Kings, 59 of 22, and they need something special. Something like himself he pulled off the other day. Off the mark. It's a process, isn't it, Sir Curtly? You know, sometimes you go all in attack, you go for the wickets, you get them. Sometimes you go the other way around, try and squeeze out the runs, build the pressure. You know that the required run rate will creep on the batter. Exactly the case here. One shot of the 100-run mark are Khulna Tigers. Topley to Nawaz.
Good.
100 on the board.
Plays back a lot to the spinners. Even in good deliveries. Plays back a lot. Doesn't want to get on the front foot. All the deliveries in the same area on a good length.
Kept in tight. Didn't allow him to go after the bowling and build up the pressure on Vasistha, and hence that stroke at the very second delivery of this over. Wicket taking 100 for 5, Khulna Tigers.
Obviously supporting the strikers who are the home team.
Off the bat of Nawaz, it flies away. Lands in the stands. Maximum to start this 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 over.
That was massive. It was a good strike. Shortish delivery from Tanzim. And look at that. Smack out of the middle of the willow. And went a long way. Second 6 of the innings, which is a little bit unusual. We're into over number 15. No wonder they're 106.
Better bowling. Saw him making room, pushed it outside the off. I think, yeah, the lack of sixes, I think it has been the problem for Khulna Tigers.
Now look at the required rate, 13.5. It's not getting any easier for the Tigers. Can the Tigers fight their way out of this?
Lower bouncer catches the call. Fielder there. Yeah, the sunlight directly on his face, playing tricks. Throw comes in. And yeah, Ariful certainly not happy, but I think Nawaz survives, fortunate.
Didn't pick it up early enough. Saying to them that he didn't see it. Probably looking right in the sun. But did well. Oh, did it touch the ropes? That looks very close.
A touch and go it is. Left foot, did that touch the boundary wedges when he handled the ball, Aaron Jones. So no boundary. In the meantime, what happened is, I think it was Ariful who decided to swap with Aaron Jones. No sunglasses on for him. Had trouble. Sunlight straight away, and now he's got glasses on. Down the wicket, inside out. Brilliantly played by Nawaz. That will run away and win the race for 4.
They're certainly going to need a few more of those. Well, a lot more. Going for the Yorker. It wasn't that bad a delivery, just a little bit short of Yorker length. It was a good stroke.
Enough behind it, even though the bat turned in his grip. Pulling the length back. Every boundary. This crowd surely knows how to back their team. Every boundary, they go silent.
One delivery to go in this over. So far, it's 13 from the over. And they need 13.5 in order to get to victory. What will happen of this last delivery?
Two is the call, two is the call. Might as well get a boundary. He does, he does. Precise placement from Mahidul. Makes it a very, very expensive over from Tanzim Saqib. 17 runs off it. They go on to 117 for 5 after 5. Why 66 more?
At a run rate of just above 13. So not only in the previous over, they need to go big. Straight to the fielder. He's bowled well. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. He'd gone for more than 9 runs in an over previously in the spells that he bowled in those matches. That's nicely tucked away. Really gets on top of it and just finds the fielder. Did find the fielder, but he was a bit touch slow to get down. He's not happy. So in the end, it's a boundary. 17 in that over. Again, nicely cut away. That'll be another boundary. He has got going, hasn't he? Nawaz with that boundary moves to 25 of 14. Hello, Maha.
𝗃𝗧𝗃 definitely has pressed the accelerator, 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃. And most importantly, well in control. Absolutely no slugging in the last couple of overs. 𝗪𝗓𝗓 𝗂𝗃, Reece Topley, two of the best bowlers in the Sylhet Strikers team, have been dealt very nicely by so far by Nawaz.
Oh, nearly took another blinder here. Reece Topley stretching out to the left. Just couldn't hang on to it. Difficult, very difficult chance.
These kind of catches has to stick. On your follow through, it's coming quick at you. I thought a good day, it can pop up straight up rather than going towards the umpire. But certainly the way Nawaz has played deserves some luck. Required rate at the 13.56. Aidul as well, Baitul Islam need to go.
The moment he's dealing in singles, but in the tournament so far, he's nearly striking at 200. 109 runs before this innings for Mahidul. He's also the quickest from Bangladesh to pick up a 50 in all of BPL. That was against Chittagong Kings when he smashed actually 59 of just 22. And then the very next match he smashed 32 of 22 versus Dhaka. Oh, shot, top shot. That is a cracking shot. That's go all the way to the for the maximum. What a lovely innings this is turning out to be.
That was a slap. Seema back of the length. Take that, says Mohammad Nawaz. Bang, it goes. That's a good shot. At the presence of mind, mid-off in the circle, extra cover in the circle. Not all about slugging. It's about proper cricketing strokes being displayed by Mohammad Nawaz.
And the placement has been excellent. This time he finds the fielder. 13 in that over. 130 for 5. And it will be the strategic timeout.
Fielders intact, and Rahkim Cornwall just possibly went inside to get some treatment. He had a dive at extra cover. Did not look comfortable ever since then. And here's a challenge for Tanzim Hassan Shakib. He has to bowl 3 overs on the trot in the depth. Did bowl the 14th over, quite a bigger part, 15th over was expensive, and he has to bowl 2 more, and that too against Nawaz, who has been bowling well. Slower delivery and gets the job done. That was a very good ball. Oops, these are things you don't want to see. No, no, no. Mid aside, things have been done. Good to see George Munsey getting into the act and separating the 2 players. Emotions can get better of you, but remember, this is a gentleman's game. Good to see players in the middle of Sylhet Strikers making sure 2 players goes either side, and magnificent ball to get rid of Mohammad Nawaz.
Yeah, you got to stay cool here. That is a brilliant piece of bowling from the back of the hand. You see those cutters, but this was, and it took him by surprise because he had no clue. A straight to short third. Quick knock, really good one. 33 of 18, but he has to go back. 130 for 6. That is a big wicket. In comes Ziaur Rahman. He can hit some big shots. 53 from 23 deliveries. This one, things were looking good for Khulna Tigers, especially the way Mohammad Nawaz was batting. They would have hoped that if he continued, maybe there was a really good chance for them to chase it. But this is what happened.
Nicely bowled by Tanzim. I was just about to say, bowling 3 overs on the trot in the dead's not going to be easy. First ball, bowls a beautiful delivery to get rid of the well-settled Mohammad Nawaz. Just 1 over from Ruel Mia is left, and the curse of the 5th bowler right throughout this BPL for the Sylhet Strikers has been the 5th bowler. 𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗃 has gone for distance. Al-Amin Hussain has gone the distance. And today 𝗼𝗲𝗼𝗃 has bowled his 3 overs for 18 runs. And I just feel right next over, 𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗃 should get that over done and dusted. And take it from there and ask Topley and Tanzim to bowl the 90th and the 20th.
Yeah, good point, Maha, because you really don't want to get them going. If you have, because they have used 5 bowlers. 𝗼𝗲𝗼𝗃 has been pretty economical. He's only gone for 18 in 3 overs. But watch out Mahidul Islam, because he can strike big. He can really take on the bowler. But 2 new batters in the middle, and he has to be spot on in terms of shot selection if he wants to be aggressive, not only in terms of shot selection but also in terms of the placement. Mid-off inside the circle. Does he go over the mid-off fielder? It's a short one. This will fall in front of that fielder. Only be a single.
This is a good start to the over by Tanzim. All his slow balls into the pitch. The slowness of the pitch does not allow the batter to go extra cover, especially the right-hander. But Ziaur Rahman, he can hit the long ball. Absolutely no time to have any sighters. He has to go.
Ball has been called a wide. Yeah, Zia is sort of a batter that he fits in the zone, because he's a strong lad. If it's in the zone, it's going to go out of the park.
A close call, the last delivery. Ravindra Vimalsiri has been very, very strict outside the off stump, and I think he has got it right.
Will only be a single shy, the non-strikers. They would need boundaries here, Maha, because the required run rate is now touching almost 15 from here on. They need some big shot. They need a big over here. This is turning out to be a very good over from Tanzir Hassan. He picked up a wicket of the first delivery of this over. Sent them the dangerous looking Mohammad Nawaz. And since then he's only conceded 4 runs. Yes, there was a wide.
Certainly the 12th man of Sylhet strikers has been paying their part. The crowd in their voices ever since the game started, even in the last over. When the little argy-bargy happened, they were up for it. This is what you want as a team, and you did not do well in the first 3 games, won the last one. And the crowd is right behind it and appreciated by the captain. When I asked 𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗃 at the toss, he did appreciate and said thank you.
It is a direct hit, but I think he might have been well in. The single to finish the over. What an excellent over from Tanzir Hassan Tamim. Comes to 6 in that over. After 17, it's 136 for 6. Above 15 runs in an over. 136 for 6. 4 wickets in hand. Properly back in the attack. Oh, direct hit. They needed a direct hit. A single's not going to hurt them.
Wrong end. Should have been the non-strikers, and Ziaur Rahman was struggling to get to his crease. It still would have been out. Would have much time if he had gone at the non-strikers end. Khulna Tigers is an interesting call. Enjoyed the conditions up in Dhaka. 2-2 up in Sylhet. They have not got going. They're playing tomorrow as well, the night game. Might rethink their strategy going forward. But with the evening game so much dew been falling, I just feel if they win the toss again tomorrow, keep on chasing. Nicely bowled again, way outside the off stump. Single, I don't think Sylhet strikers will be minding. Good bowling by 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃, bowling to his field.
And if you're in the stadium, there's a big bonus. The BPL raffle draw gives 1 lucky spectator a chance to win a Revo electric bike worth BTD 1 lakh every day. Yes, you heard me right, every day. All you have to do is stay in the stadium until the first innings of the second match of the day, and your ticket ID automatically enters the draw. Nicely. Oh, this is trouble. This is trouble. Oh, unlucky. Very, very unlucky. The shot straight onto the stumps, and the ball was right in front of the bowler.
Yeah, very unlucky. Ziaur Rahman. He struck it well, hit the stumps, and 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 had the presence of mind to lift the stump with both hands. That's the ICC ruling. Picks it up. Both hands. Yep, that's the right way. Well done, 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃. Sometimes as players, professional players, we forget about the rules, but not with the occasion. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 gets a run out of Ziaur Rahman for 4. Khulna Tigers 138 for 7.
Abu Hadarani in the middle. They need something special. They need a couple of big overs here because this is getting out of their hands at the moment. 18 now required. 18 runs per over, the required run rate. It was nicely struck by Ziaur Rahman, but he went straight on the stumps, and then it just went so close for 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 to go and grab the stumps with both hands. Yeah, unlucky, very, very unlucky. Yeah. Just goes over the fielder at short third, and it's a boundary.
Zakir Hassan, a wicket-keeper by trade, is nursing an injury. It's good to see him fighting it out and still being in the field. This was a magnificent effort. Almost had it. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 bowling to his field. He has 5 fielders, 3 fielders in the boundary saving the offside. Scores outside the off stump. A valiant attempt. Just didn't reach it.
It was at a genuine edge, but it flew over the fielder. Again, well bowled. Again, it has gone through. Would you believe it? Another boundary. That's 2 and 2 now.
And that is very unlucky for 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃. Again, a beautiful Yorker, right on the money, outside the off stump. Islam's giving the full Monty, throwing the bat at everything as he has to. Hits the pad. There's no pad, would have been inside edge to the stumps. That is some luck. And Zakir Hassan has no chance.
That'll be a wide. Yes, you need a little bit of luck, don't you? Yeah, with that wide score in this over, 11. You still have one more ball to finish the over. 1 for 43. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃.
𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 had the presence of mind to take the stumps off. Let me tell you, if he had taken the middle stump off, your director and a producer and the production team very unhappy taking off the cam at the middle stump. Inside edge. Is it in the gap? Oh, beautiful bit of fielding. That's the skipper throwing himself at long on and certainly saving a couple of runs there. And I'm sure the umpires will consult the third umpire. But let me tell you, from the commentary box, we had the best view. I thought he did a very good job.
I think it's fine. That is a brilliant piece of fielding. Diving to his right and making sure that he doesn't touch the boundary or he gets up. That is absolutely fine. That is a brilliant piece of fielding. 13 and over after 18. It's 149 for 7. 19 of 11. Mahidul Islam, he's on strike. And it goes over the boundary ropes. One bounce to the fence. Yeah, they needed a boundary to start the over.
Tanzim Hassan Shakib's strength is to hit the back of the length hard. But with this field, I don't think he has got the tactics right. If he's bowling this length, cross the seam, skidding on to the batter, better off having Rakim Cornwall at third man boundary. If you're not comfortable in Yorker, bowl to your strength, that's fine. Got to get your field right.
This time it'll be stopped by the fielder. Yeah, even the first ball that he picked a boundary, he was eyeing to play it on the onside. So he got that outside edge and flew past the short third. and flew very quickly. Kala Zubair. (29 of 10 now). Well, there goes another one, and it goes all the way. And it has been signaled a no ball. This could be an over which can turn the match on its head. Already 12 and a free hit on the way.
𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗂 with the death overs, it does not fancy to bowl the Yorkers that much. Percentage wise, it will be more back of the length, slow delivery, space on. This occasion, he's go for a Yorker. He's been forced to bowl the Yorker. Bowls a beamer, rubbing salt into the wound. A free hit, sixer, that's 7 runs from that over. Beg your pardon, that delivery, and now comes the free hit.
Yeah, the 6 and a 4 hasn't come from the middle part of the bat. Doesn't really matter. That's well bowled. You're looking to get the ball into the block hole. There's a good delivery from Tanzim.
𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗂 probably will bowl the last over, the young man. I think Tanzim Hassan Shakib has to bowl the last 2 deliveries under 6 to 7 runs and give that leverage of around 15 for 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗂. He'll be under pressure, young man.
It's already an expensive over. Tanzim's over 13 already here. That's again well bowled. So he's changed his length. He's now trying to bowl the Yorkers, and if bowl the last 2 deliveries, spot on.
Yeah, showing good temperament, Tanzim Hassan. Not easy. Beamer went for a 6 under pressure in a must-win game. The next 2 delivery, he nailed the Yorkers.
Very good. And he has to produce a couple of more deliveries here, because the batters will be eyeing get a big one here. Over ball with this terrific bowling. And now how did that miss the stumps?
That was 140 kilometers per hour, 139.7 to be exact. And I thought there was a hint of reverse swing as well. Darting in at the last moment. 𝗵𝗺𝗴𝗲. Even before the bat came down, the ball had passed. This is good stuff by Tanzim.
Definitely a hint of a reverse. Spot on, Maha. And what about those lengths? He's been outstanding. Again. Oh, this is good stop. This is a terrific stop. Could have been a boundary. Excellent work by the keeper. George Manze certainly saving a boundary. Nevertheless, 15 in that over. Khulna will lead 19 in the last over. It's 164 for 7. 183 was the target. This is the last delivery of the previous over.
Let me tell you, these 3 runs saved by George 𝗵𝗂𝗂 can be the difference, maybe the difference, I should say. Certainly did really well to get down in time. This has gone for a boundary. There have been 16 runs per over. Psychologically, it will affect the young left-arm fast bowler who's going to bowl. Brilliant, George 𝗵𝗂𝗂𝗂.
Right, here we go. He's gone towards the offside, eyeing to play it in the onside. He wants to come back for the second. I don't think it's on. So only be a single.
Guess who's the fielder? He's everywhere. The captain of Sylhet Strikers. At long on, he has been running around, saving boundaries, talking to the bowlers, setting the field. Batted really well in the last game, stayed unbeaten in the chase against Dhaka Capital. Magnificent, leading from the front.
Yeah, Khulna Tigers now need a boundary here. They are desperately looking for a boundary. Abu Haidarani is on strike. He's already picked up a boundary. He's only faced 3 deliveries. Can he somehow find a boundary here? Really big hit. Yes, he does. We'll have to wait and see whether it's gone the distance. It has. The umpire signals it's a 6.
Wow, this is going down to the wire. slower delivery. Ball to his field. The line was right, but it was in the hitting arc of the left armer, and I'm sure the third umpire will interfere and make sure this decision will be reversed. Clearly, it was a bounce inside and a one bounce boundary. There you go, confirmation.
Yeah, the important thing is that they've picked up a boundary here. So they now need 14 of the next 4 deliveries. Really good shot, picking up the gap and then picking up the boundary. Yeah, that'll go to the boundary as well. It's just a little bit too wide. It's a top edge. It's 4 more.
Wow. Are we going to have the first super over of the BPL this year? I just have this gut feeling, 𝗂𝗧 Khan. Slower delivery. Plenty of width. Moving to his offside. Throwing the kitchen sink over extra cover. And Zakir Hassan is not the most tallest. He absolutely had no chance.
There's not a lot of experience behind 𝗿𝗏𝗀𝗻𝐺's career. And twice he has bowled wide. Twice Abu Haidarani has gone and exposed all his stumps because he's eyeing to hit it on the onside. There's a big gap. There's no deep square leg. Again, this time he might just find the fielder. He does. So he picks a wicket. Look at his reaction. Very good. The Sylhet strikers dugout fields. This might be the game.
A matter of couple of feet. I thought Abu Haider got a good piece of that below. But the slowness of the pitch, the slower delivery does the job for 𝗿𝗏𝗀𝗻𝐺. And I feel he's very lucky again. It was in the slot. Tanzim Hassan Shakib keeping cool, having the presence of mind to know where exactly the boundary cushion was and takes it easily. Nevertheless, a useful contribution by Abu Haider of 14, 173 for 8.
It's turning out to be another cliffhanger. Nasu Mahmad is in. They need 10 runs from 2 balls. It's still possible, but they need a boundary. It has to be a 4 or a 6 to give them some hope. If they don't, then it's going to be mighty difficult. Maybe even impossible. So they need a boundary. He's here because of this. Really went after it. Again on the offside. Didn't get enough of the bat. That's the reason he found the fielder. Nasu Mahmad is the left-hander. So where does he target the boundary? Is he going to go on the onside or on the offside? It's a full toss and it hit it straight back to the bowler and there's a run out.
Mahid was trying to get to the strikers end, and again, young man 𝗿𝗏𝗀𝗻𝗆 keeping things in check. Under pressure, got into this over, a full toss. Some other day, Nasu Mahmad would have smashed it out of the park. 2 in 2. The first one was a slow ball, caught at extra cover. Nasu Mahmad, any other day, he would have smashed it over mid-wicket. All long on. They're probably reviewing it, who is run out here. Mahidul Islam was trying to get to the strikers end.
Stand by.
So are you checking who's out or?
Want to check who is out at the bowler's end, please.
Here it comes, sir.
So Nasu played the shot.
I have one. Through to Hawk 2 go.
Can you just go back? I want to see whether they crossed each other or not, please.
Here we go, go back. Through to Red Rock.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, can you freeze it there? Please, can you freeze it there? It's number 4. Guys, Ongkon, jersey number 4, who was the non-striker, he is out.
It has to be 𝗵𝗍𝗫. It has to be 𝗵𝗍𝗫. Yes, he walks back. Yeah, he's gone for 28. 16. Another wicket goes. Khulna, 173 for 9. Yeah, what a spell from 𝗂𝗚-𝗪𝗓. Just 24 years of age, and he produces best figures in BPL. In the last over, and he does the trick. Only a single. This will give a convincing win for Sylhet strikers. They've gotten up back-to-back wins. They go on to defend this total of 182 for 5 and restrict Khulna for 174 for 9. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 will be mighty pleased. And an excellent performance in front of their home crowd. They go on to win by 8 runs.
Take above, young man 𝗂𝗚-𝗪𝗓 defending 19 runs in the last over. He's lucky with a couple of the deliveries, but under pressure kept things in control. Well led by this man on screen, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. He was everywhere in the field, making sure that the Sylhet strikers gets their second win in front of their home crowds. It's always important when you're playing a tournament like BPL. At home, you keep winning games, and back to back. And the entire dugout, the support staff, the reserve players are elated, and rightly so. 𝗂𝗚-𝗪𝗓, smile in his face, young man. You should be proud about your effort.
Yeah, it was a really close game, but in the end, Khulna could only manage 174 for 9, which gives the Sylhet striker 2 more points, going on to win by 8 runs. Really good match we have witnessed. Yes, they'll be disappointed, Khulna, but you got to give credit to Sylhet strikers, especially when they batted. I think that was where the game turned when Mohammad Nawaz got out, because he was, I thought, growing great guns. 33 for 18. Had he stayed around, maybe there was a possibility. Yeah, 𝗵𝗍𝗫 took his time to score 43. Some runs, double figures from Rasuli Mahdi, but it was right at the bottom between Nawaz and 𝗵𝗍𝗫 when things started to go in their favor, but in the end fell short of 8 runs.
Tanzim and 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃, though they went double figures, they picked up a couple of wickets each. Impressive cornwall, kept things in control. Naidul as well, the off-spinner, bowled his 4 overs for 28. But for me, 𝗂𝗚-𝗪𝗓, under pressure, coming into this game, replacing Al-Amin Hussain, did really well. 4 overs, 28 for 2.
That's the match summary. Sylhet strikers, when they put on 182 for 5, they must have thought that maybe that is a good total, but he had to work hard with the ball. 75 unbeaten from Zakir Hasan, his back-to-back 50, and Ronnie Talukdar also is smashing 56. In chase, 174 for 9, falling short by 8 runs. Sylhet strikers winning by 8 runs. When they won the toss, they decided to bowl first. They kept on picking up wickets in the power play. Power play scored at the end of the power play was 47 for 3. They must have thought that they were in business. This was 𝗵𝗚𝗃𝗃 straight into the hands, a wide delivery. That one also went to the boundary. This was a terrific catch of his own bowling. Properly sending back the batter, and then there was a drop chance by Nahidul Islam at mid-off. They tried to play a few shots, but kept finding the fielders.
Yeah, Bosisto batted well, and in the end he was caught at deep mid-wicket by Aaron Jones pretty easily in the end. And Mohammad Nawaz, he had hit some lusty blows. That went over extra cover, flat bat. And then the slow delivery, getting the job done for Tanzim Hassan. And in walks in Ziaur Rahman. I thought he was pretty unlucky. Struck it well, hit the stumps, and Reece Topley did the rest. Free hit that was. The attempt by Zakir Hasan. Couple of streaky boundaries, but this probably went the game. 𝗂𝗚-𝗪𝗓 picking up the big wicket of Abu Haider. That was it. I thought 𝗂𝗚-𝗪𝗓 in the last over kept himself really cool and displayed some very fast bowling abilities to bowl the last over for 10 runs.
If you look at the points table, yes, Khulna still on 4, but Sylhet Strikers have managed to pick up 2 wins in the last 2 games. They're gone to collect 4 points and equal with Khulna, Rajshahi, but Rangpur right at the top of the table. Now there are 4 teams now on 4 points: Chittagong, Khulna, Rajshahi and Sylhet. Dhaka yet to get off the mark. Yeah, we'll take a short break and we'll be back with the presentation.
বাংলাদেশ প্রিমিয়ার লিগ 2025 7টি দলের জমজমাট লড়াইয়ের মাধ্যমে পুরো দেশ দেখতে চোখ রাখুন টি স্পোর্টস নেটওয়ার্কে।